What up? Boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody on the panel. Make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com. And yeah, that's what it is. And Real Game No Theory. Make sure you guys go there and check out everything. All right. So that's
all right, guys, Stevie D. Williams, over 30 years in the motherfucking game. I'm not a part of a manosphere pill and all that other goofy ass shit they doing. So let's get it, guys. I got a question. Put a Q in there. If y'all want to call in, y'all got the number. We're going to chop it up. Let's get into it right now, gentlemen. Okay, we're talking.
Anyway, I'm Coach EO, Mr. Champion Game. Good to be back with the fellas Sunday. Value for value. Call into the show. Don't, like Lucario says, don't wait for the last 15 minutes to call in, because by then we're already ready to roll out. So anyway, good topic. Ready to spit some game. Let's do this.
Look, real quick. So holla at your boy KZaggin20 on the YouTube front. Also on the gram at KZaggin20. Also, every Saturday at noon, the Manhood is a skill set show. Don't fuck with your...
But my name is Mr. 1950. You know, I'm preparing you to prepare your woman to be a woman. Be a woman in your life. I'm the last traditional man on the planet, and all I want to do is help you out. You can definitely contact me, Mr1950.com, Mr1950 YouTube, Silverback Lifestyle, Instagram. Just follow me, man. I mean, let's rock.
Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Miles Cunningham. Shout out to the Bad Boy membership. Shout out to the Game Kings documentary. Respect to everybody on the panel. I really appreciate you guys being here. Appreciate being here with you guys. Let's spit this game because we know these guys need it.
you deal with ain't gonna be a one-night stand, or they ain't gonna be like on the first night. And that's understanding the game too, because if you out here doing your thing, you know it ain't gonna always happen that way. But a lot of times, and this is where we talk about, you guys gotta, use your resources to learn more game and understand this, is that when you're out here really dealing with women, right, you're going to experience certain things that's going to give you a whole new mindset of what it actually means to deal with women.
You bitch! Man, how you missed the opportunity, dog?
Yo, didn't she say that she wanted him to tell us some nasty shit?
She ready.
Oh my God, what's name?
He sounded like she wanted him to. She wanted him to say some nasty shit.
He gotta call her back and tell her, look, so I've been doing this in the past for a long time. When you come over here, I need you to come over here and I need you to wear this. And you tell her what you want her to wear. Yep. And let her know when you get here, and ain't gonna be no talking. We're not talking. All we doing is enjoying each other. Mm.
It's like, why the fuck are y'all in these goddamn boyfriend-girlfriend relationships? What benefit is it bringing to you? Now, my thing is, like with the dude that was on earlier that had a chick living with him, she brought no value to that motherfucker. And all she cooked was some sloppy joe and some ramen noodles. So what, he could do that by himself. What he need that bitch for?
Stop. You see what's happening right here? What's happening right here is you're letting your ego like fall in place with your dick. You can't do that. You have to separate that shit. You understand? Enjoy your time with these women and then leave it exactly where it is. Because
Since the fall of the PUA community back in 2007, most PUAs ran underground because they had nothing to offer. The content creator has become the hero today, dedicated to one single objective: to declaw and defang any person who listens. They decided to join forces to create a cult, and never giving those who listen a solution. It's all about clothes, cars and money, deception and manipulation, indirect game, going your own way. They talk pills and plates. They complain, they blame, fake it till you make it. I just don't get it. A man doesn't need to lie to meet women. He just needs to learn how to spit flavour in her eyes and in her ears. Thanos broke down the game when he said, as long as there are those who remember what was, there will always be those who cannot accept what can be. Even in darkness, a man can find light. Sometimes the world doesn't need a group of fake heroes teaching lies. Sometimes the world needs a group of anti-heroes to bring balance, order, and truth to the game. It's time to summon the authentic players of the game. Only one group dares to challenge this threat. Gathered together from the cosmic regions of the streets, these anti-villains are hated because they put all the accountability on the man. They know the game will never be about women. They fight for every young man who is trying to learn their family name. Dedicated to truth, keeping it real and manhood. Get your notebooks out, ask questions, and call in. Don't just listen to the message, become the message.
All right, what's up, everybody? What's up? You got the motherfucking crew here. All right, let's do it as we always do. Let's start it from the bottom to the top. We'll start with Zag and go from fucking right to left. Zag, you up, motherfucker? What's up?
All right. What's good, gentlemen? All right, as we always do about this time, I'm glad to be back. Sunday's one of my favorite days of the week now, amongst these distinguished gentlemen. Yo, welcome back, brother.
Hey, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Yeah. Hey, I haven't seen that intro in a minute. That's just dope, man. I haven't seen it in a minute, man. Hey, good to be back with the fellas. Good to see you guys. Real Game No Theory, great show, all original content. All this shit comes from our own minds, and so we're here to teach. So call in. The call line's open. Shout out to the Dean. Good to see my brother, Steve the Dean, 19, Lucario, K. Zag, and Miles Cunningham. Good to see everybody. Let's get it.
Right, bad boy.
What up? What's going on? How's everybody doing? Shout out to everybody on the panel. You feel what I'm saying? We got EO back in the building. Shout out to everybody else on the panel, everybody else in the chat. Shout out to all the moderators. Shout out to everybody that supports us. And yeah, let's just keep it going. Let's get it cracking. Let's go.
All right, fit it.
Man, what's happening with it, man? Good to see my bros back, man. We back in action here. Let's get it rocking, man. We got some bitch asses to address. You know what I mean?
Real quick, 50. That's a dope hat on, bro. That's a dope hat, by the way.
Oh man, we in here, baby. We in here, man. You know, it's game time in a minute, you know.
Y'all hats. Yeah. Anyway, the man might say I'm the D, motherfucker. Let me pass to my dog, Miles.
Yo, first of all, fuck the 49ers.
Jokes in the morning.
No, the only reason why I say fuck the 49ers is because niggas out here giving out free promotion. Send a fucking check, 49ers.
Hey, I'm representing my city, baby. That's it.
It's your boy, Miles Cunningham, man. Glad to be here. EO, glad to see you. Glad you're back. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to this game, bro. Let's get to this fucking game because it is so necessary. All right, and happy belated Thanksgiving. I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. I hope everybody realized that they had something to be thankful for. You know what I'm saying? And I'm thankful for the opportunity to spit this game with my brothers. So let's go.
All right. So shout out to EO, Miles, Lucario, 50, and what's that guy in the window? K. Zaggin. Guys, y'all got a question, call in. Y'all got the number. Zag, you had the topic. Bring it up. You got it, man. You got the floor, brother. What's up?
All right, I had to unmute myself. No, man. See, what I want guys to understand is that when you have options, you make better decisions. You know, all of us have dealt with guys that follow us where they have this one itis, where they'll meet one woman who's probably really attractive.
Yes.
Things are seemingly going well if you let them tell it, and they'll just stop meeting women. And it's like, bro, you never do that. You're stubbing your own toe, because what happens is if you're dealing with a woman for 2 or 3 months, it's very easy to miss or just ignore the red flags that are being shown to you because you have nothing to compare that woman to. You need to be able to compare and contrast, because if you're dealing with multiple women, you're going to see that particular woman that you thought was a bad bitch and was a chick that you could fuck with. You're going to realize she ain't shit compared to these other chicks that are treating you a whole lot different than she is. And another thing is choosing what you really want versus settling for what's available. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's happening with these guys. Y'all got it, man.
That's right. And that's some real shit. And I also say too, I think guys got to also understand that that women are going to do the same thing. I think sometimes dudes be surprised when they dating a girl or they hooking up with a girl and they start to get emotionally attached to this woman, and for some reason in their mind she's only dealing with him. You know what I'm saying? So then when he finds out at some form of fashion that she might be hooking up with another dude, or she ain't got time to see him that day because she messing with somebody else, then he starts getting in his feelings. And so you got to understand that women are also going to be doing what they do the same way you're doing what you do. You feel what I mean? But a lot of times guys want to look at it in a way where they feel like women necessarily shouldn't be doing that. Or what they do is they have the perception that women aren't doing that, because a lot of guys who don't really have game, or guys who aren't really well versed in this, their reality is women tell them, hey, I got to get to know a guy before I have sex with him. I'm not that type of girl, yada, yada, yada. So in their minds, if the girl's having sex with them, that means she's not really having sex with anybody else like that, because in his mind, she told him, I got to get to know you. So he's figuring, well, if you met a new guy, you got to make him take you out on 3 dates and get to know him, and before y'all even would have sex. You see what I'm saying? So that's a lot of these dudes' perception. It's crazy.
I want to talk about real quick, like investing in resources that are live and variable, right? Because a lot of times, like, if a lot of, we look at life and we say the work, you put in hard work and you get results, right? Like, so you invest money and then you get a return on your investment. You invest your time and then you get a return on the time and the work and the dedication that you put in, right? But what happens in relationships and is that we have to remember that as humans, we're dynamic and we're live and we're variable resource. We are a variable resource, meaning that we're not an inanimate object where it's like, look, if I stack these cups, then I'm gonna have a high stack of cups. It's like sometimes with women, you could stack them and they don't amount to shit.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? You can have 20 bitches on the roster and not one of them is worth, enough to fucking get you a bowl of soup if you sick. You get what I'm saying? Right. So we have to understand that, because there's a lot of dynamics and variables when it comes to trying to, make personalities work together as far as relationships, we have to be able to discern. We have to be able to create options, and we have to be able to choose. And another thing is, because there's variables and because we're live and we're thinking with women, a lot of times, and even with men, it's like when we know that there's live competition, sometimes it brings that return on investment out of us. You understand what I'm saying? And because when we think that we're comfortable in a space, that's when we don't bring that extra, like we don't go that extra mile, or we don't take the time to be on point and to be consistent and to do what we're supposed to do to earn the spot. You understand what I'm saying? Because we're live, we're dynamic, and we're variable. You understand? We're not inanimate objects. So sometimes we need that, that idea of competition. Sometimes we need the idea of options to realize the full potential of what it is we're trying to do. You understand? So that's why I agree with the, why women and men should deal with multiple people in this in the dating scene and, trying to make the best decisions for your relationships, because humans are not inanimate objects. Things change all the time. So you have to be able to adapt and sometimes be able to have multiple options.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well, real quick, shout out to LeBron for the super chat. I just want to say thank you to super chat and stuff like that. So just real quick, see the thing about a man
and Frank B as well, the $10 super chat.
Shout out to Frank B. What's good?
Frank B. My bad, Frank B. Shout out. Ain't Frank B.
Hey, real quick, I gotta ask Lucario the story of those flowers behind him. How do you know I had to ask my bro? I had to ask my bro. I was like, hold on, man. I had to ask my bro, man. What's the story behind that, bro?
That's all April MC. Shout out to April.
Okay, all right. I knew it. Hey, I knew it. I had to protect my brother and then say something real quick, man. But go ahead, Steve. Go ahead, man.
I was like, oh yeah, hey, the car. Why don't you just show the whole class and shit? Why don't you share, motherfucker?
Shout out to April, man. She deserved that.
Good woman. Shout out to April MC in the house. Shout out.
Yeah.
All right. Shout out to SNO as well. Give it a shout out. 516-287-1224. The bottom line is, gentlemen, what we're saying is a man that has options is a man that rules the world, because at that point, women will more or less commit and submit to you because they're not special. For some reason, they think they are always special, and that's not what it is. We make them special. So, right. What say you guys?
I say too many men. Oh, go ahead.
You know what? I'll say this real quick. I'm gonna take it back to kind of like being a manager, because I like to go down this angle. I like all the input so far. I'm gonna tell young men this that are listening, that are inexperienced, that how do you manage what you have right now? Because before you can get 10, you got to manage 1. How do you manage your money right now? You can't have more money if you blow all your money now, if you don't know how to be a strategic spender, if you don't know where to place your money so it can grow for you. So, I try to stray away from helping men think of abundance before they can actually manage the simplicity, the simple things. So I'll tell men that, because what's going to happen is, and here's another thing, you're going to have to be a poor manager before you can actually be a great manager. So you're gonna blow some, you're gonna have some good women around that you don't manage correctly. They're gonna fall off. You can't get them back. That's part of the game. But eventually, though, once you become a better manager and get focused, see, that's a big problem I see with men today is focus. They're like all over the place. They have conflicting beliefs. They come to Dean's channel. They're all about the man mindset, but then they flip over to another channel, and now they're all about whatever that is, and that's a direct conflict to what they just agreed with 20 minutes ago. So when you're believing all sorts of things, you're bound to just ruin everything you got. So I want men to be more focused, have tunnel vision, and say, hey, this is the type of woman I want to deal with. Why? Because it suits my personality. I have strengths in this area, and I know I get fucking pissed off when this happens. So why would I deal with this type of woman when I know that's just going to piss me off? So even if she's beautiful, I got to pass on her, because she's going to bring on a side of me that I don't want to see and I don't want to show. So it's important that men learn how to manage the simple things before you can take on the big things.
Right. 2 things real quick. 2 things. I actually like that angle, EO, because basically you're saying, okay, you have options, but you're going to bumble it because you don't know what the fuck to do with it. So I like that angle. Another thing, because guys were saying that Lucario is simping. Gentlemen, it's not being
how is he simping? How is he simping? This some bitch ass niggas, man. I tell you, man.
About your woman flowers, man.
It's okay, man. Do we got to say that? These motherfuckers don't know that already. Like, how the fuck?
No, we just fucking with him because we fucking with him, guys. Y'all gotta understand.
Yeah, something. That's my bro, man.
This is what he's getting is what you're going to start to get when you get the game. We don't ask them to do that, but they will send you chocolates. Man. They will send you flowers. They will send you watches. They will send you shoes. They will send you jewelry, video games. So it's a wide range. So we just fucking with Lucario, but we know that, hey, this is what you get when you got game.
That's funny. That's funny though, because man, it's funny because April bought these. It was funny. April actually bought my wife flowers too for Thanksgiving.
Right, that's what she said.
Shout out to April. Facts. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, I tell you, man, ain't nothing like living this life, bro. I tell you, man. hey, I wanted to say that I wanted to put my 2 cents in, man. Traditionally, I think traditionally men have a problem, right? They want to live this traditional life.
Then they want to, lie to the women. They want to, have multiple women without telling them. I don't understand that part, right? But what I would say to you, men, is go into the dating world with a plan. Traditionally, you got to have a plan for what you want in your own life. You got to be able to stand on something before you start having them believe what you're standing on.
Right.
So you got to make sure when you get involved with any one of these women, multiple women early in the game, you definitely need to do that, because you got to weigh your options on what's the best choice for you. What fits your lifestyle? Like EO was saying, and my boy Zach, what fits your lifestyle in that moment? And once they understand that your choices are endless, they'll definitely understand the value that, without even saying nothing, without even the way you move is expressing your value. And so traditionally, just know as a man, come in there and have a plan. Don't be trying to, a lot of men be like, oh, I just want to smash some women, but all of a sudden they're going on dates to the steakhouse with the bitch. Like what? Understand what you want with these women. If you want marriage with these women, then move like a man who wants marriage, with purpose and understanding of what you want from the woman in order to be married. So don't be jumping around and jiving with these women. If they just lay down bedroom things, then make sure you treat them as such. That's all I gotta say.
Right. Let me add just real quick before someone else jump on. My thing is, at the end of the day, I lost my train of thought. Just that fucking quick.
All right, I'm gonna come in real quick. So let's talk about a woman having multiple options, right? A lot of guys might frown on that. You know what I'm saying? Because body counts.
Keep Ricky Tan up. Keep Ricky Tan up, please.
Oh, Ricky,
No, keep that up. Yeah, we got him after Miles. My bad, Miles.
Yeah, you good. So I want guys to understand that almost every woman has a bunch of guys for different things. You understand what I'm saying? There's one guy to blow the back out. There's one guy to take him to dinner. There's one guy to listen to all their fucking problems. There's another guy to paint their house and pick him up from the airport. You understand? And then there's another guy that they might call their man or their boyfriend. You understand what I'm saying? But a woman having multiple options, if you understand game, then in order to be successful, the only thing you have to do is lean more into being yourself. You understand? Because here's the thing. It's like once she realizes that you're you and you are literally unlike anyone else on the planet,
Yes.
either she's gonna be fucking with that or she's not. You understand? It's because when you really invest into that thing we call specific identity, unique identity, it's gonna end up being a love-hate situation. And she gonna have to either shit or get off the pot. You understand what I'm saying? So, a lot of guys feel threatened by a woman having multiple options. You understand? That actually makes me feel more at home. You understand? Because when I see that every fucking time I call, you answer. Every time I call, you coming through. Every time I need a dick suck, I get it. You understand what I'm saying? I'm starting to realize that I don't really care what them other dudes is getting. Because I realized that when I as soon as I clear my throat, do you need something, King? Everything good?
Right.
Now, I mean, if another nigga's getting that, cool. If she has the dexterity to provide that to another dude, cool. You understand? But as long as I'm getting what I'm getting and I'm leaning into my own identity, that's what allows me to truly see the return on my investments in that situation. Because what happens is a lot of dudes.
That's perfect. Well put.
A lot of dudes, they try to be like the other niggas. They try to cover all of the bases that the other niggas is covering. No, let them niggas cover that. Let that other nigga paint your house and pick you up from the airport. I'm doing me. You understand? And if you fucking with me, then you got to. You can't get this nowhere else. You understand what I'm saying? So, guys, don't let a woman having multiple options deter you from playing the game and understanding the most important part of the most important part of the game, which is you, the specific and unique personality that is you, an identity that is you.
Even a married woman have multiple options.
Right.
Yeah. Let me tell the guys this, because I think some of these young guys, being that they're inexperienced, they don't know this. Just remember that women have options, but they really don't have any options. Okay, they got a lot of dudes coming at them, but the majority of those guys ain't shit. She's not interested. They don't know how to make her feel. They don't know how to understand her, because he doesn't see. Men have to understand what it's like to be a man before he can understand the woman. Okay, that's the only. You got to teach a woman actually how to be a woman. I always say that the man has to understand manhood first, and then he has to introduce the woman to her womanhood. She don't know how to get there. Her mom ain't teaching her. Most likely her simp dad ain't doing it either, or he's not there. So you got to keep in mind something. Women are confident on the outside, insecure on the inside. And just remember, if you're going to build up that man and be that champion I talk about, and these guys talk about it too, that you're going to have to understand the flyer you are, the more she's going to resist you. Okay, because she is an insecure animal. Okay, so she's an insecure animal. You got to know, no matter what she shows on the outside, no matter what, I don't care how many friends she has, she's an insecure animal on the inside. So what you got to do is you got to understand that. You got to say, all right, she's going to resist me at first because I'm too fucking fly. Okay, she doesn't even qualify to be with me. She thinks that. I'm not necessarily saying it yet, but she's saying it to herself. So you're going to have to understand that when you're dealing with women. The flyer you are, the more she's going to be reluctant and resistant to you. This is why a lot of women fuck with basic dudes, because there's no threat. She ain't got to worry about falling for the motherfucker, and she could in some ways abuse him. All right, so just know that. So remember, guys, the sharper you get, the more women are going to resist, because they're scared of you. It's not because they don't like you. It's because they're afraid of you.
I want to address this Ricky Tan dude real quick.
Yeah, I was about to get into. Go ahead, dog.
Let me pick it back up what he said right quick. What Eo said.
Ricky Tan, I can't wait.
That's what a lot of guys don't understand. When you're dealing with a woman that you just met and she says you're trouble, okay, it's probably a situation where she feels like if she fucks with you, she can lose herself, right? So I just want guys to understand that if you never had a situation where a woman is a little skittish or reluctant to deal with you, not because she don't like you, but because she feels she might like you too much, then you're not dealing with enough women. All right.
So this Ricky Tan dude, he said, why would a woman want to send me things? See, this is what you guys got to understand. If a woman doesn't get you anything or buy you anything, she actually doesn't like you. Women have this is what you got to understand. This is when a woman really likes you, this is what goes on. She says, wait a second, I have a vagina and the rest of the women have a vagina too. So what can I do to separate myself from these other women? Let me go buy him something. Let me go do these things for him. You see what I'm saying? So if a woman isn't really getting you things or doing anything for you outside of sex, that actually means she's not really feeling you. You know what I'm saying? And if she is, that's showing that she has that high interest because she wants to separate herself and keep herself at the top of your mind. You see what I'm saying? That's what it is.
Hey, L, check this out, man. Before just 5 seconds, L. They don't realize that women are simps for men like us.
Exactly.
Women are actually simps. See, understand this. In every situation, there's a pimp and a hoe and a simp and a beta, or a simp and a leader. So woman is, every woman I deal with is a simp. They have to be. So just know that if you never experienced that you just haven't experienced it yet. So keep living and you might experience it. But until a woman comes out of that purse and spends money on you and buys you things that you enjoy, she don't like you.
Real quick.
That's what I was about to say.
Hold on. Shout out to Rob Cruz for the $20 super chat. He says, salute and respect to the gentlemen on the panel. Good to see EO back on. Waiting for the man mindset / championship game show.
Let me add this.
What's up, Rob?
I'm Mr. Hashtag her debit card work too. If she's gonna spend her money on me, she could never get anything outside of sex. Okay, she would never leave the
dick
bedroom
ain't for free.
Yeah, she would never leave the bedroom.
Dick is a gift.
Yeah, treat your bitch like an ATM card, right? Hey, so hey, straight up though, like this tells you his philosophy on the way he was living his life just by that question. That question tell me that you've been breaking your back and your bread all your life. And then you're the audacity for you to ask men that know what's up, the audacity for you to ask men, oh, why would I want her to spend any money on me or give me anything? I mean, for you to say that means you have not received shit in your life And you are the man that mostly buys the steak dinner when I used to be out with her. You know what I mean? So this is what I'm saying. Your woman is using your money to spend on the man she really wants to be with.
I got to address this right here. This is bullshit. I mean, hey, baby girl, let me tell you something. You know what we love the most?
No. Steve, hold on real quick before you say anything. She's not talking about us. She's talking about just men in general.
Oh no, she's talking about males. She ain't talking about males. Yeah. She ain't talking about men. See, gentlemen, this is what this young lady is saying. I guess here's the thing: is listen, they're not sleeping with you, but they don't mind eating your meals, like Miles was saying, all the fellas saying, and driving you around, all the other stuff. We get the flowers, Lucario. We get, I got fuck up a dog. We also get the pussy, man. But you know what? That's not even important to us. What's important to us is submission. When she knows where she's at the table. She knows her value is based on us because she's not valuable right now. Right now, as all these women walking around like zombies right now are not valuable.
Right.
Hey, real quick to Janae. Shout out to Janae. It's been a minute. I'm going to have you back on the show. Email me, everettoverton@mail.com. I'll bring you on the show.
We got a call if y'all ready.
All right.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Do it.
All right, 850, you were on live with the Real Game No Theory panel. What's going on? You.
Hey, how you doing?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Good now. Good. So I got a question.
All right.
I was at a warehouse party like last night, and I was flirting with I pretty much approached two girls and was flirting with one of them, and basically she had asked me if I live alone.
Okay.
My response was, when we get to my room, I'll be pulling her hair. Basically, I didn't get the right response. So like,
bruh, we got you, bruh. I want you to go back and mark your thing at the 32-minute mark of the show, and you got to realize with your voice and how you think about yourself. See, if any of these men on this panel said, I want to take you back and pull your hair, it'll make their panties wet. When you're saying it, my brother, you're sounding like you're going to creep her out. You're going to, I don't know.
Forensic files, man.
So chloroform and put it in your
It sounds forced. It sounds forced. It doesn't sound like his natural personality to say that.
That motherfucker act like it sound like he wanted to kill her. I'm gonna bring you back to the room and choke the shit out of you. I mean, come on, bro. Would you for real? You think has that ever worked for you? Let me ask you that. Has that ever worked for you?
The pulling hair part, no, that just came up to mind.
Okay, that's never worked. Okay. You got to know your environment, dude. You're in a warehouse party, and if you can't pull a woman at a warehouse party, because women really don't go to warehouse parties, the bottom of the barrel ones do, but mostly those women in there trying to get some ass. And if you couldn't pull her with that, come on, bro. You really need some coaching.
I want to ask him a question. What is your ideal of flirting? Can you walk us through exactly what you said and what you did?
Right, exactly.
Verbatim. So I approached them. I approached two. I asked, pretty much asked how they knew each other, and then asked for their names, asked them where they're from, and then like, damn, I don't think I complimented them, but
did he say that was flirting? Sir?
Oh, my idea of flirting is pretty much like letting them know how I feel. Like, about
don't do that,
you didn't, bro.
So what? So what happened at the end of all of this situation? What happened at the end of this? Like, what's the conclusion?
So as soon as I told her, I wanted to pull her hair when they get back to my room. I said I live with my parents. And as soon as I get to my room, I'd like to pull her hair. I didn't get the response I wanted.
Bro, think about what you said. Hold on, bro. Hold on. Stop calling. Think about what you said. Hey, I live with my parents. When I sneak you in and we get to my room, you know, bro, that's not very enticing the way you put it. You know what I'm saying? My woman down there laughing at this nigga. Anyway, go ahead.
So basically she just walked away and that was it, right?
No. I walked away because like I didn't.
No, you walked away because you didn't have an opportunity. You didn't have zero opportunity because she clutched her purse and she turned around.
Security.
Jesus.
No. She didn't turn around. She was there, but like as soon as I got like a no, I was just like, okay, I'm bounced. But
How old are you? How old are you?
25.
25. Okay, so you're
prime age. That's prime age.
You got.
I got a good question for this caller, real quick. Hey, caller, what area do you live in? What state do you live in?
Oh, Miami, Florida.
Okay.
Oh,
that's cool. That's cool. So let's imagine you live in Chicago, right, or New York, where Lucario's at, and it's dead of winter. All right. When you get in your car, when you turn the ignition on, do you just put it right in drive and start driving?
Yeah, I just go right into reverse.
Okay, but that's in Miami though. But if it was cold out, below zero, and snowing and shit,
oh no,
are you gonna put the key in and go right into reverse and right into drive?
Nah, I would let.
So what you gonna do? You gonna let it warm up?
Yeah.
All right. Well, you gotta let these bitches warm up, bro. You gotta see if they actually are attracted to you. You gotta be subtle first before you go in for the kill. Okay. So you went straight for the kill and you didn't even know if that motherfucker liked you yet. Right. So there's subtle things that you gotta do. There's steps involved. So just remember the car analogy. You can't just throw it right in. You gotta warm it up. You gotta give it a little bit of time, and then once you get it warmed up, now you can go for the kill. And just remember, sometimes if you're not that experienced, you don't be verbal yet. Just show with your actions, like subtle touching, leading the way, things like that. Before you can pull her hair and tell her you're gonna pull her hair, you gotta like work on your mouthpiece. You gotta get some more experience. Like me, Lucario, all these men, we could tell a woman we're gonna pull her hair, or she'll even ask us and beg us to pull her hair. Okay, that's another thing. If a woman likes you, you don't have to say it. She gonna campaign for it, and then when you just do it naturally, she'll love it. So just keep that in mind. You gotta warm the car up.
Yeah, and let me just say
caller. Ask the caller.
Yeah,
caller.
Go ahead, Fitty.
Caller.
Yeah.
When was the last time you pulled any woman's hair?
Why you doing them like that, bro?
I just need to ask. I just want to be real. Just be real.
Look at him, though.
He's got a piece right now. He's sniffing on right now. Just tell him.
This was like a year ago.
Okay, so this is where this aggression comes from in your game, in your approach, because right now you're in thirsty mode. Mm-hmm. You right now you want her so bad you're blinded by what you feel like her value is in that moment. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
Go ahead, Lucario, man. I lost him.
I was going to ask him.
I lost
him.
him.
He said it's been a year since he pulled a woman's hair. When was the last time he actually had sex?
He said a year.
At the time.
That was the time of year. Damn, bro, that's a long ass dry spell, fam.
That's what I said. That's what I said, though.
All right, caller, you do the mistake that most of you guys always do. You always going for the pussy between her legs versus showing her why she should want to fuck you, sir. I want to ask you a question.
Okay.
Why would a woman want to go to your place to get her hair pulled? What is so special about you that she would want to get her hair pulled by you, sir?
Well, for guarantee she's gonna come, so
you can't fucking guarantee that shit. I can't believe he said that. Bro, if you was that magnificent in bed, you would not be on a year drought. You know how many women will be calling you up on a regular basis trying to get some?
There you go.
In relationships or not.
Well, caller. Bro,
stop lying to yourself.
The last woman that you dealt with where you pulled her hair, what happened? What happened with her?
I got like super thirsty after I dropped her off.
She went in a trunk.
Hold on, you said you got thirsty and what happened? Go ahead.
I was thirsty and I kept hitting her up. So
I see.
Oh,
after we
talking after that.
See, so caller, just because even if you are able to make a woman climax, your behaviors are going to chase them away anyway.
Right.
So it really makes no difference, bro.
Yeah.
Right. So I think your main issue, bro, truthfully, is you're too thirsty. That's the issue. You feel what I'm saying? So that comes out in all the interactions you're having with the women. You see what I'm saying? And then that vibe is what's repelling them, and that vibe is what's keeping you from actually making progress. You see what I'm saying? Because if you said you pulled this girl's hair, y'all fucked or whatever, and then you were hitting her up too much, she should have been hitting you up too much.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why isn't she hitting you up a lot? Why are you the one having to reach out to her a lot? You see what I'm saying? So there's something.
It was like the next day.
The next day you was hitting her up?
Basically, yeah.
It's more to it than that, because hitting her up the next day isn't going to necessarily turn a woman off.
Right.
She's really feeling you. There's more to it than that. Now, how many times did you hit her up, though, in that one day? Did you call her like 3 or 4 times, bro?
Back to back?
3, yeah.
Oh, come on.
There you go. That's what I said. It was his thirstiness. That's it. That's you know what I'm saying? Like, and that thirstiness is coming from a lack of confidence. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And when women sense that you don't have value for yourself, they don't value either. You're just a one they can call at any time and get whatever, man. Like, so you need to really put some respect on your name, man. You need to get some of this coaching, man. You need to get with one of us, man, and work out your life, man. You need step-by-step help. And we're gonna start by getting you some information on some finances to get out of your mama's spare room. You can't be you cannot be a king on a twin size bed, bro. If you got a twin size bed, bro, you're not a king, bro. So I'm just letting you know.
That's right.
Let me say this to the caller. Caller, one of the things I talk about is inadvertent behavior. Now, your behavior, it may have cost you an opportunity to have sex with the woman going forward, but you have to understand what's going through the woman's mind. She is saying, damn, if he's being like this after one session, imagine if I kept dealing with this guy. You got stalker vibes. You know what I'm saying? You got the type of guy who might be
I do.
A very possessive. Yes, bro.
Caller. You said you called her, you had sex with her on this day, and then the following day you called her 3 times. That's what you said, right?
Back to back to back.
Well,
Man, it would be amazing if I called a woman 3 times in a month.
But
Real talk.
Caller, you have any other questions?
Yeah. Well, basically, you helped me answer my second question, and my next question.
He has a lot of questions, man.
I'm heading to KOD, and I just wanted some tips before. But I don't even think I should be going. I think I should just like vibe and.
You're headed to what?
But odds, a strip club. But
Why are you spending money at a strip club when you live in your spare basement room?
Free. It's a free event.
Oh, it's a free event.
I don't care if it's free, bro. Let me have you understand your poverty lifestyle right now, bro. You live with your mother. Your urgency, man. You need to work 2 to 3 jobs to get your own place, get your own life, bro.
Right.
Your desire needs to be to become better financially so you can support yourself. You're 25 years old and you are still thirsty going to strip club parties.
I'm 24. My bad. I'm 24.
Oh, okay, whatever, man. Yeah, that makes a huge difference. You still have 49er sheets and blanket set on your bed. You're a young man, okay?
No, let me hate on my
You don't even have your own bathroom. You have to knock on the door before you enter. Bro, this is what I'm saying, that like your poverty mindset needs to change, my bro. And I'm not like, I'm speaking to you as if I would speak to a younger man that needs to get his life together. I'm not going to rub on your back and tell you how great things are. They're not. You're in a shitty situation, but you're behaving like someone shitty because you're not doing everything you can to get out of your situation. You're comfortable.
Right.
You at this party, how much it cost to get in this warehouse party, man?
He said it was free, I believe.
Oh, Mazel, you got him on mute.
Oh shit! Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry, caller. Go ahead.
I went to the free events.
So so the warehouse was free too, right?
Yep.
See, and that's
you own
the issue. That's
go
it
ahead
right there too. I was gonna say real quick. That's the issue right there. The fact that you go into all these free things, that's keeping you in the state of being broke.
Right. Of being broke, your poverty mindset. Bro, your poverty mindset. I don't deal with men that are comfortable with being broke. And I'm not talking about you need to be rich, just able to support yourself.
Right.
Function. All right, caller? Just because you're 25 don't mean you have 25-year-old pockets.
Hey, caller, listen, I want you to understand what Mr. 1950 is explaining to you. You have to understand that a lot of times when we fix one major problem in our life, what happens is it creates a cascading effect, right? So we'll fix one major issue in our lives, and then we'll gain a certain level of confidence from looking at ourselves and realizing, hey, I fixed the issue. Now I have my own apartment, I have my own space, and now your mind can start creating different sections of what it is you want to be, like what you desire to be as a man, what your identity can kind of develop into. You understand? But we have to start somewhere. And Mr. 1950 is trying to show you that truthfully, it would help if you had your own space, because once you can create your own space in reality, then you can begin creating a space in your mind to develop your identity. And once you create that and you speak to a woman and you tell her that you want to pull her hair, you're going to say it differently than a guy who's living in his mom's basement would say it. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's and we're not trying to say that it's like, that's the only way to do it. Shout out to anybody who's living in their parents' basement or whose parents is living with them, because COVID is crazy and life is crazy, and we understand the dynamics.
We understand that.
But we can tell by the sound of your voice that there are things that need to be fixed so you can begin to develop certain things. So when you do say something to a woman, you say it a little bit differently. You say it with a little bit more confidence because you understand certain things about yourself. Right now, there's too many things that you don't understand about who you are. So when you speak, it's not going to give you the desired effect that you want. Just like you said in the first part of your call. All right.
And Miles, one thing I'll throw at that, which was great. It was a great segment.
Thank you, guys.
All right, man. Take it easy, bro.
All right, bye.
Yeah, Let me throw this in for the audience real quick. Guys come to channels like ours and get information, and they just go out and recite things, but they don't have the end in mind. For example, let's say you tell a woman, I'm going to pull your hair tonight, fuck the shit out of you. Where are you going to do with that?
Right.
Now, if you don't got a place, you just said it, to just say the shit, to get a reaction. Right. And what if she's like, well, where do you live? Now, here comes the give me a minute. Let me figure this out. Let me text message Steve the Dean real quick and get an answer for you real quick. And so this is preparation is the key. You have to have everything mapped out. Now, do you have to have it all mapped out to start dealing with women? Absolutely not. I used to fuck women on back porches and shit. I used to fuck them in parks. As a matter of fact, I fucked a girl in a park, and all of a sudden I had flashlights on me. There was a bunch of cops surrounding the car. They let us go, but they made me get out and shit with no clothes on. It was fucked up, but I fucked her. That was my girl. I didn't have a place. So
I swear we be having the same lives. But go ahead,
bro. No.
Yeah, man. So you're gonna while you're working toward your first place when you're younger, you still fuck women, get hotel rooms, get make her pay one time, you pay the next time, whatever, but build towards something. But remember, if you just go out here and regurgitate shit you hear that you read in books or you hear on one of our channels, but you don't know what happens next, and then after that, and then after that, and then after that. Right. You got to have all those steps in mind eventually. You ain't going to know it up front. But eventually you want to know how to navigate with a woman, because if you're just throwing out invitations, but you got nowhere to take her, it ain't going to work.
Right.
Let me say, Miles, you want to say something real quick?
Yeah. I just want to say, just in the real-time application of his story, why would a woman ask you, where do you live, after you said you want to pull her hair and fuck her? because you sound like the type of nigga that you don't have your own space. Like you sound like the type of guy who's gonna say something but don't have the backup. Like EO was just saying, you don't have the end game in mind. You understand? The sound of his voice signals something to that woman that, yeah, you want to pull my hair and fuck me, but where are we doing it? You see what I'm saying? Right. So I just wanted to put that out there because there's a reason why she asked him, so where do you live? But go ahead.
And will I survive through the night? Will I survive through the night letting you pull my hair?
Right. Let me say this. I guarantee you he didn't say it confidently. Somebody got some music in the background. All right.
I know you usually don't hear me.
What the hell? What the hell y'all doing? Anyway, so that, but also to kind of piggyback on what EO was saying, dudes skip steps. Yeah. They have no plan of action. Right. And when you're dealing with a woman, before you even go approach her, what do you want to do with that woman? You also have to be prepared for her to say whatever. And you have to be witty enough to be able to respond to whatever she may say, because you don't know what she may say. But once you have experience and you have a true and tried method as far as how you move, there's almost nothing you haven't heard a woman say, you know what I'm saying, in response to what you say, you know what I'm saying? So you're prepared for almost any situation, whether it's the chick is with it or not with it. So to anyone in the chat, I want to point out something that Janae Amore said. She said, and that's all women want. And she was referring to what 50 was saying about the guy. Just have your own spot. Okay, there's this myth and this fallacy that all these women want guys that make six figures. No, sometimes a woman just have your own shit.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
Because they want to be wild. They want to be wild in your shit. They want that fantasy provided in your shit. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. Let's answer the super chat real quick. And he had a question in the super chat, so let's just answer that real quick before we grab the lines and stuff, bro.
Right. This is King Jabri with the $10 super chat. He says, "How do I reverse engineer a simp relationship after receiving proper and correct game?"
Man,
you know, like I said, reach out. I'm a master at that.
Right.
I'm a MF with that, real quick.
And also, sometimes,
step by step.
Right. And also, you just got to make sure that it's not completely ruined, because sometimes you guys end up like fucking this shit up way too crazy that it can't be repaired, because the way that she sees you and perceives you, it's a wrap for you at that point. So you might have to charge it to the game and start fresh. You know what I'm saying? So
and then also too, I think go ahead.
No, you go ahead. I'll follow you. Go ahead.
Hey, so what I'm saying too, sometimes men have this pedestalized vision of their woman also, or probably what she wants and what she's believing he's about. I think once you receive the proper information, which you're supposed to receive, you're gonna find out that this woman she's nothing special about her. So you sometimes you need to demote her in your life in order for you to understand that she was never really that valuable anyway. Right. And I think too many men like pedestalize and pump up women to make them feel special in the way she wants them to feel. Make her feel like she wants to feel that special feeling from a woman. So demote her. Let's start there.
You know what? I'll throw in another angle from it. I agree with that. But before you can go on to a new woman, you got to learn how to be a man in your current situation. Even if you lose it, even if you lost her, you still got to learn how you fucked it up so you don't fuck it up with the new one. Because honestly, just replacing a bitch doesn't guarantee success. So, so accountability has to be there. So what I would recommend is, and here's the thing about women, if they actually like you, they give men that they like a lot of chances, man. Truth be told, women will give you like 10 chances, man. But if they see all your words don't mean shit, there's no action behind anything you say. You're not improving. Honestly, she's going to be like R. Kelly, man. When a woman's fed up, there's nothing you can do about it. So once you get a woman to a point where she has decided, I gave this motherfucker chance after chance, I am done with him. She might even stay with you, but she's done with you. So you got to know that too. If you say, I'm not going to say sorry, but if you own a behavior that was unproductive for the relationship, men do that. I got to tell men the truth. You guys do things that are unproductive for yourselves, for the woman, and for the situation. So you have to own that in front of her and say, listen, what I did the other day, I could have done that better, and I am going to do it better the next time. However, I'm going to hold myself accountable. I'm going to hold you accountable for how you contributed to that. And so what we need to improve on moving forward is this, and this. That's how you run the relationship, because this is what happens when you just get rid of a woman, but you haven't learned anything. Mm-hmm. That energy and that resentment and that grief, because you're going to carry grief with you into the next situation. I promise you are.
Yeah.
So it's best that you actually try to remodel it, not so much so you can save the relationship, although if you can save it, cool, but so you can save face with yourself. So you can actually leave that relationship like a man.
Yep. Yeah, here's the thing real quick, and I'm going to piggyback off of what EO's saying. The problem is with your question is you're looking at the relationship versus looking at the man that's running the relationship.
Facts.
And the problem that you're having is that, for like EO was saying, for a lot of you guys out there, you have no values, no beliefs, no principles, no character, no habits, no laws, no principles, no standards, right? You don't value yourself, you hate yourself, and you ain't standing on your square. So why would she want to be in a relationship with you? And if she is in one relationship with you, she's running shit. See, what we're trying to show all you guys with this real game is that stop looking at the relationship. That's secondary. We're trying to get you to focus on you first, because you're king. You got to run shit. You ain't running shit because you don't know how to run yourself. Once you know how to run yourself, everything is going to fall in place, young man.
Let me say this real quick. The key to self-accountability is to take responsibility. As all the gentlemen are saying, you have to carry the weight of that situation on your back and say, you know what, I fucked it up. Take 100% blame for everything. Just take it. Because now we do know that a relationship between a man and a woman, when it dissolves or it goes to shit, both people are culpable in their own way. But as the man, the best thing for you to do is just to take it all on your shoulders and be like, it's all my fault.
Right.
We got hold on one second. We got a $9.99 super chat. Merciless Reese L. Black. He says, fire emojis at least. The caller has no problem cold approaching at parties. I'll give him that. Salute, brothers. And, he put the fist up. And then we also have 3 calls. So if you're already taking another call, we could go.
Let's see.
All right, let's go. 613, you're on live with the Real Game No Theory panel. What's up?
Hey, can you guys hear me clearly?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. All right, amazing. So I'm a young guy. I'm actually 23. And I've been focusing on myself with school, going to the gym and all of that. My only problem in life is it's on women, because it's like I'm a good looking guy. Hey,
too much, man.
Caller, listen. I'm gonna need you to ask your question. The next words out of your mouth need to be the question that you want to have answered, and that's it.
What's your question?
Hey, Miles, the
motherfucker was applying for a job.
Yeah, that the motherfucker talk himself out of pussy. He's gonna talk us out of an answer. Shit.
Caller, ask the question. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. So, all right, cool. So, how can I manage? How can I because I'm already decent with women, but how?
All right, brother, I'm trying to save you, brother. Ask your question. If we ask you what 2 + 2 is, we don't give a fuck about this.
I'm getting
not, because you're telling us.
Oh my God, he done fell down on his vagina.
You're telling us shit we don't call her.
Yo, why is your voice so high pitched right now, my nigga?
You're telling us shit we don't give a fuck about. We don't give a fuck about your looks. We don't give a fuck about you being in the gym, motherfucker.
He hung up.
He hung up.
He's hella. Hey, his whole personality was vaginal. That's why you're failing. That answers all your questions right there. You act like a woman. You're emotional. Yeah.
Yo, so shout out to ES Instrumentals for the $5 super sticker, and we're gonna take the next call.
God damn.
757. You are on live with the Real Game No Theory panel. What's up?
Peace, everybody. What's up, everybody?
Peace. What's up, man?
Man, 30 years old.
All right.
Hello?
Yeah.
How you doing, man? I got a daughter. Just got out of a long relationship, off and on. I got a whole new perspective now. I took care of myself. Right now, I'm at Amazon. tons of bitches every day, man. We got a high turnover rate.
Okay, what's your question?
Don't fuck with chicks at work, bro.
What's your question, bro? What is the question, please?
Okay. Transitioning from being a single father right now, how can I go about making my plan straightforward with these females? Like, I ain't doing nothing.
Really?
What?
No single, no relationship.
What is your being a father got to do with the game, though?
Caller. Yeah, as Steve was saying, being a single father has nothing to do with anything. But let me just say this. If you know what you want, all you do is express that to the women you deal with, bro. It's
Yeah,
really
what
that
it is you
simple.
want? What do you want, caller? What do you want?
Right now, just really be free, man. Just be free.
What does that mean? Be free.
We are free. I'm focusing on me right now, so
What does that mean? Elaborate.
Reading a motherfucker right now.
Free right now. You ain't in jail. What do you mean by free?
I don't like when men use the words they're focusing on themselves right now. You should always
that's what
focus on
women
yourself.
say. That's what women say.
Yeah.
I'm focusing on myself right now. Don't ever say
Or
that
doing me. I'm doing me.
So caller. Be specific. What do you mean by free? What does free mean?
okay. What I mean, let me slow down. What do I mean is basically, I'm leading my own way. I just want to just be free in how I come across, as far as how I communicate.
Oh, okay, caller. Let's simplify the question. What do you want from these women? Because you're single now. It sounds like you don't want a relationship. Just tell us, like a man would, exactly what you want. Be clear and concise with how you express it, bro. What do you want?
All I want is for a woman to fit in my life and see how she can assist. That's really my biggest plan, for real. Just how she can assist in my plans. I'm a musician. I'm a producer, and I have a lot of business acumen that I'm working on right now.
So how long was you with this past woman? How long was you with her?
It was off and on for 10 years, man.
So 10 years, and you're already trying to put yourself in a position to be back in a relationship with somebody? How long have you been broken up?
No. I'm not trying to be in a relationship at all. I'm
lost.
Okay, so hold on. So if you're not trying to be in a relationship, what are you talking about? You want a woman to assist you. What is she assisting you with?
Dude, answer the question. We can't have radio.
Hey, y'all gotta highlight sugar_bums.
You see, this is one of those teachable moment situations where, guys, this is why I talk about identity and knowing who you are. These guys don't, to the point where they can't ask a simple fucking question. He hasn't told us anything yet. The nigga been talking for the last 5 minutes and hasn't said anything. Why? Because he has no idea who he is. Caller, what do you want?
Let me give him an example. Man. If you can't, okay.
Oh my god, man.
Go ahead, caller. Go ahead.
I'm trying to take care of my business, man. That's it.
You're trying to take care of your business. What does a woman have to do with that? All these bitches at Amazon that day, you got to turn around and it's bitches all over the place at Amazon. What do they have to do with taking care of your business?
Nothing, really. Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
So what are we talking about? What's your question?
I'm saying it wrong. I'm just saying it wrong, for real. I'm actually kind of doing multiple things at once. But
how old are you?
Man, bro, you don't blame it on that.
Yeah, come on, man. How old are you, dude? How old are you?
26, man.
All right, you're 26 years old. So let me ask you this quick question.
And you was with that woman 10 years, bro?
Right.
From 17?
Is your job
16?
important? Is this your first job or your second job? Is it a side job or is this your main job?
This is my side job.
All right, it's a side job. All right. So, but the thing is, you got, and again, this young lady hit it on the head again. And here's the question I want to ask you. Do you hear how you talk and what's coming out of your mouth? And it's not a knock on you. It's just that this is why you need to get with one of these coaches on here so they can show you how to be a man. You don't understand that, man, because all you're doing is talking about things outside of you, your job, your family, you being a single dad.
Well, it's the reason for that, Steve. It's the reason for that. Just think about convicts who've been in prison for their whole adult life. They're institutionalized. They don't know how to conduct themselves in a free world. He has the same problem. He's relationship oriented, so he doesn't know how to go out and date as a single man. That's why he's all over the fucking place.
Right. But a man, I've never really heard men lead with the child, right? Like that's mostly women. What women do. I'm a single mother. When you led with I'm a single father, that confuses shit out of me. Because men, that's just our natural responsibility to take care of our own, right? So for you to lead with that, it's like you wanted some type of picture painted on some type of victimhood or some sympathy being made for, giving your way for your situation at hand. Bro, you have to understand the world don't give a fuck about your feelings. They don't give a fuck about your family. They don't give a fuck about any of that. All you need to worry about and understand is how to get better as a man so you can provide for your child.
Okay,
go ahead, Miles, you got something.
Caller, listen, here's what I want you to do. I want you to understand something. You got with this woman when you were still an impressionable human being. You got with this chick when you was in your mid-teens, basically 16, 17. Your mind was still impressionable. You've been in a relationship with her for the last 10 years off and on, and your identity is wrapped up in the decisions that you made being with this woman. And right now, you're still 16 in your mind, bro. That's why you don't know what the fuck is going on. You really need to go to realgamenotheory.com and really get with one of us, because you need special attention to really start to build your identity as a man, bro.
Hey, and real talk, yes, that's true. And that was a good point that he's 16 years old when it comes to understanding women and dealing with women. He's 16 still. That was a great point. And understand this, men and women both. Women have a tendency, like 19 said, to mention all their kids, 3 kids, they come first, all this bullshit. So men, you should never mention you have a kid, even if you got them. The whole point of meeting a woman is to meet her and her to meet you. The only way that she should ever discover that you got a kid is if she is privileged enough to come over to your house and you got a picture on the wall, an honor roll picture, or he's an athlete, won a trophy, and she's like, "Oh, who's this? Oh, that's my son." "Oh, you didn't tell me you had a son." I said, "Yeah, well, this is us right now. This is between us, right? And that's my relationship with my boy." And leave it right there. But it's almost like you guys are like compensating for a lack of manhood by trying to sell the fact that you're a father as if you're well established. That doesn't mean you're well established. Anybody can have a kid right now. I'm not saying he's a bad father, but don't sell that. Make it about you and the woman. The second thing is, he mentioned he's a musician. So what you should do is demonstrate the lifestyle you live to people. Like, hey, so tonight I'm playing at the Tavern on Rush or the Tavern on Main or whatever the fuck, and then she's like, "Oh, you play?" I say, "Yeah, I do play. Why don't you come down and watch me play?" And then this is how you get her involved. Next week you got her tuning your guitar and shit. You got her giving you blowjobs before you go on stage. So that's how you do it. You introduce your lifestyle to her. She shows interest. You extend an invitation. She comes. You make her feel involved and comfortable, and then pretty soon she's tuning your guitar and doing whatever the fuck you want her to do.
Right. Too much clubhouse in these men. Too much clubhouse.
Right. Facts.
A lot of bitch ass men right now.
Caller, are you good? You have another question? Or are you good?
No, that really answered everything. I appreciate y'all, man.
All right, man. Take it easy. Thanks for calling in the show, man. And good luck to you. We got.
Let's shout out Mr. Carter.
Panel of wisdom. Panel of wisdom.
Yeah,
$20. Thank you for the super chat.
He says panel of wisdom. Appreciate you, bro. 248. You are on live with the Real Game No Theory panel. What's up?
What's going on, gentlemen? I'll be quick. Like, I'm having issues. I called in Lucario show yesterday, and I'm having issues with when I approach women. I'm looking for a long-term relationship, and I let women know that. So when I cold approach women, and
what the fuck is a cold approach? Stop.
You know I can't say cold approach around Steve.
Because you need to teach me what a warm approach is versus a hot approach versus a lukewarm approach. Stop that shit. And number 2, stop being in relationship. Listen, We keep trying to tell you this shit, guys. Get your fucking crayons out. The only relationship you should be in or the one to look for is the one with yourself. Stop trying to have relationships with women who have not even earned your dick yet, who have not earned your time, who have not earned your respect, who have not earned your curiosity or attention. The fuck you mean you want a relationship with that warm approach ass shit you saying, man?
Hey, real quick,
to be real,
to Sugar Bum, I want to just teach this young lady something real quick. She asked, that's kind of weird not to mention your kids. Well, then you need to intentionally date men. So you need to be the one to ask, so do you have any children? And then he should answer that. Okay, so make sure that you are a good communicator and that you ask questions so you can qualify who the fuck you're dealing with. So if you're not intentionally dating, which is a chapter in my book, if you're not intentionally dating a man, you don't know what you want, you're not asking questions to qualify men, then if you find out later, that's on you.
Right. And caller, why do you want this long-term relationship thing? What's the issue?
I mean, that's just what I want. I'm just
why?
Okay. Well, that's what I'm saying. Why? Why do you want it? That's what we're asking.
I mean, I'd rather deal with women longer term than just short term, I guess.
Why?
But why?
What is the benefit of that? What is the benefit of that?
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. You're still not telling us why.
I mean, the benefit, I mean, what they bring to my life.
Like what? Like what, nigga? Like what?
Mutual benefit.
Like what?
Like what
did he
what
say
he's
mutual
saying?
benefit?
Yeah, but I don't know what y'all
yeah.
say. Like, I don't get,
Bro,
What this dude is saying can be good, because you could have 3 bitches in your life for 10, 15 years if you know how to do it. So what he's saying, he could be on the right track, but you better know how to explain it though.
Right, because we still need to know why. Because you could be like, well, I want to be in a long-term relationship because I'm scared to be by myself. Like, how do
Exactly. Why?
Right.
We don't know.
Right.
Be more specific with your answer.
when I'm dealing with women, I'd rather deal with them long term. But my question is though, like,
But why though? No, you can't go on to the question yet. You got to tell us why.
Yeah. Why? Okay. Why is it better long-term than short-term? Give us an example. Why?
just for me, that's just how I was raised. That's how I go about things. Like, that's just what I do.
You're still not explaining it though. And see, this is why the problem. Go ahead, Zach.
No, see, what it seems to me is like you were conditioned to believe that that's what you have to do.
That's right.
That's what it sounds like to me. You were conditioned to believe that as a man, that when you reach a certain age, you're supposed to settle down with one chick, right? So we're asking you, what is your motivation for wanting to be with one woman? What can you get from that one woman that you can't get from dealing with multiple women? Now, don't get us wrong. We're not saying there's anything wrong with your desire to have a long-term relationship with one woman, but why? Why is that important to you, bro? To you, fuck how you were raised, fuck societal standards and norms and customs. Why is it important to you as an individual?
Just is what I see. I mean, it's easier to deal with.
Dealing with
actually, it's more challenging to deal with. Actually,
one second.
Yeah, actually, he doesn't know what he's talking about. He's just saying shit. It's more difficult to manage one chick and to teach her how to do 10 different things than it did. Like, check this out. Long-term women can be great because if you can get one woman to do 10 things for you, that's awesome. Not to mention she's investing into you, which makes her more involved and want to be, part of it. She's not going to easily leave you. So just know this: pumping and dumping a chick, meeting a chick, fucking her, and if it's done in 2 weeks, that ain't shit. That don't even take a lot of skill. That takes some skill, but not extended skill. But to actually have a woman stick around with you, invest in you, be on your program, work for you, you work for her too. You build her into her too. It's a two-way street. So that takes more work and more game to do that.
Caller, listen. How old are you, first of all? How old are you?
23.
Okay, now
here you go.
Your last relationship, how long did it last?
Like a year and a half.
Okay, and the one that
That was back in like high school.
Okay, so that doesn't count. Okay, so you've only had one relationship in your life.
And Miles, let me say something real quick. That relationship was not a year and a half. It was about 8 months, but it went a year and a half, but it was over at the 8-month mark. Just know that.
Facts.
And what happened to that relationship? Why did it end?
Honestly, I mean, she was a virgin, and I fucking like dogged her out. Like I was cheating on her. And
hold on, see this nigga here.
You can never dog a virgin out, right? Let me just say that, bro. You can never. You can call her right now, and she's gonna be ready to go, bro. So I'm just letting you know, you can never dog them out. You're forever going to be on her mind if she was a virgin.
So wait, hold on, caller. So you want to have a long-term monogamous relationship?
I mean, monogamous or long-term with multiple women. But my question is that, like, I've been approaching the attractive women, like you say, Lucario. Like, I only talk to like the attractive women wherever I go, and they're judging me. I just called you yesterday. They're judging me on like my finances and like.
Oh, you was that guy?
This is the guy that was in the club with the $250.
No. First of all, let me say this real quick.
Fuck out of here, man.
You guys need to approach all types of women. You understand what I'm saying? To get your skills up. Now, if you're in a situation where you're trying to get specific type of women, then you want to focus on those type of women. But before you do that, you got to be approaching whoever so that you can actually get your skills up. But two, you called in yesterday on the live stream, and basically what he was saying is that he talked to some woman, and the woman told him that if a guy doesn't make more than $250,000, which is more than her, then she don't even want to talk to him. And then he folded under that conversation. You see what I'm saying? So,
and then the woman in Chicago told me the same thing.
Right, because they're telling you that because they see you as that type of guy.
Answer to your question, talk to more bitches. What the fuck are we talking?
And these women are indicating by that question they're not sexually attracted to you. So just know that.
Right.
If women bring up money and all that shit, now it will eventually organically come up because they're gonna want to qualify you for like long term too. And if they're smart, they will. So, but remember, if that's coming up real early, they're not attracted to your face and your energy. They're not attracted to you.
And you're reaching for women with way more game than you, bro. You need to understand you're not in the ballpark of game to handle the women that you probably want in your life. These women that you're talking about are gaming you. They've already have you answering questions about your finances when they first meet you.
Exactly.
So what does that say about you as a man that you going ahead and let her know your resume when you first meet the bitch like she's special? You understand what I'm saying, young man?
I didn't. But 1950, I didn't. So that's the thing. It's like I know not to do that.
No, caller. Yeah, you didn't say it verbally, but your actions, your response to what she said, I guarantee you, your mannerisms and your demeanor was, "I'm not that guy." You know what I'm saying? You don't see, and she was looking for you to say something. She was looking for you to indicate that you're the type of guy that got that money. But because you responded in the way that you did, she was like, all right, number one, I'm not sexually attracted to him. So if I'm going to deal with him, he got to pay like he weighed. Based on his energy and his response, his nonverbal response to what I said, I can tell he ain't got no fucking money. So why am I talking to him?
Right.
You know what? And real quick, I want to say this. You should never listen to what a woman says because she don't even, half the time, they don't even mean what they say. They're just regurgitating shit that they're, see, women are conditioned too. So when she said that, she was being conditioned to say that. So what I would have said is, hey, I don't blame you. That's a good standard to have. That's all I would have said. I would have said, hey, that's a good standard to have, baby girl. That's a good, I got some standards too I'm about to introduce in a minute. I got to make sure I like your ass first. But, you know, and so you got to tell women that. So I would have just agreed with her and said, hey, that's a good standard to have, because that would have left also an element of mystery because she wouldn't have known. Why you got to, you know, why did you have to reveal the truth to her at that? It's really none of her business.
Caller, you didn't say it like that. I promise you didn't put it like he put it.
And that's the caller. And caller, how many drinks did you buy her?
I didn't buy her no drinks.
You said you was flirting with her. You said you was flirting with her, and the reason why I'm saying this is because when most men say they're flirting, they are buying drinks as a part of the flirt. to get their attention. So what I'm saying to you is you didn't buy this woman no drinks?
I bought her no drinks.
Okay, so what is it? Well, that's the start. So what did you say? You said you was flirting with her. Like the last call, like Zach asked the last call. What, start from finish, what were you flirting? How, explain to us how you were flirting with her.
Dude, like last night I went to a bar. I introduced myself. I walked up to her. Was like, listen, I think you look beautiful. I wanted to come and meet you. I complimented her on her dress. You know, I'm
too much.
It's here and there shit. I got to it, and that's when she started talking.
But that's not flirting, bro. That's not flirting, bro.
That's horrible. You see, when you lead with looks, I'll be trying to tell men this, right? When you lead with looks, a woman knows she got you. Now I got this motherfucker. He's like everybody else. When you come over there and say, hey, you're beautiful, I just want to come over and say something. What's wrong with, hey, what's going on? I came over here to start this conversation off and then get into this conversation, man. Like, what is this, all this, you're beautiful, I don't desire like you? Because I'm telling you, man, like a lot of men that lead with that, women know, oh, he's valuing that. So now I got your bitch ass.
Hey, I'd rather him go up to her and say, hey, I'm looking for a high paid woman that loves to have sex.
Yeah.
real talk. Like I've actually walked up to women before and say, hey, listen, I'm fucking tonight, so which one of y'all want to fuck? That's I have done that. Now don't do that at Walgreens at 2 p.m. But you might want to do that at do it at maybe 1 a.m. in the morning and shit. So I've done it on dates before. And if I noticed the chick was showing a little resistance, I say, hey, well, check this out. I'm fucking tonight, so you can get at this if you want, or someone else is gonna get it. It's up to you. And then the woman wants to fuck. So instead of doing the beautiful thing, just walk up to women and use their delusions against them. Just be like, hey, listen, I'm looking for a high paid woman that loves to fuck.
And caller, let me ask you a question. Why are you trying to get a long-term situation if you can't handle situations in the short term? You understand that? Like you could the thing is you're having difficulty understanding women in the short term. So how do you expect to understand and maintain the situation in the long term?
I mean, I don't have those issues. Like if you talk about just money, I mean, yeah, but I don't like.
But what are you? This is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that in that interaction, you were confused in the interaction because you're like, oh well, this girl told me this, and then another girl in Chicago told me the same thing. You understand what I'm saying? And so what I'm saying is that your short-term strategy of dealing with women, you're getting confused with that. So what I'm saying is, how are you going to maintain a long-term situation? So what I'm saying is that because you're confused in the short-term situations, you're going to not be able to handle the long-term situations. That's what we're trying to say.
Yeah, we got 6 calls, brother. You just don't understand. They broke it. They took, yeah. You need some.
He called yesterday.
Oh, I didn't call yesterday.
So caller, you got to hit us up for coaching. That's basically what you got. You got to go to Real Game No 30, hit us up for coaching, and we'll get it cracking. All right.
Thanks for calling in the show. We're gonna go to the next joint.
Real quick,
Zach,
in the chat.
Go ahead, Zach.
Real quick in the chat, there's somebody asking about pricing for Lucario. Don't be asking that shit in the chat. Go to the fucking website. And do it there. Don't be asking about money.
That's real janky, ain't it? That's hella janky, like hella tacky right there, man.
Hey, and the last thing you want to do is ever ask for prices in front of a bitch. Like, don't ever be out with a bitch and be like, but how much is it though? Because she's gonna look at you and go, oh, this motherfucker's whack. So what you say is, hey, let me get some information on that before I make a decision. Let me make you got a pamphlet or some info I could take with me so I can make my decision? All right, cool, thank you. And then walk off. Because then your girl's gonna be like, okay, he wants to assess it before he jumps in. But too many dudes are asking how much things cost. How much is it? Like, that shit is whack and tacky.
Word. So we got 312. You're on live with the Real Game No Theory panel. What's up?
What's going on, fellas? How are you doing?
Chilling, man.
Chilling.
Yeah, so I'm tired of banging 4, 5s, and 6s. Like, I noticed like 7s, 8s, 9s, and 10s. It's a challenge for me, and it requires a lot more.
No, it's not.
Sir, you're a 4 or 5. Your thinking is a 4 or 5 or a 6. Beauty is through us. We don't look at the bitch because all that fake makeup, weave, eyeliner, nails, hair, eyes.
Don't
and all
forget
that
them
bullshit.
lashes. Yeah, don't forget them
And
lashes.
all that tight clothes,
Motherfuckers be
push-up
like
bras,
this.
high heels and all that shit you fall for. Don't make them shit to us. So because you got a 4, 5, or 6 mindset, we make the bitch beautiful, dog. They're not beautiful. We make them beautiful.
Here's what guys do, right? And you can tell when guys are insecure because they say shit like that. They should. Guys who always say, well, I'm tired of dealing with these women. I would rather deal with these women, but I'm having this kind of trouble. I can tell you're insecure because this is what y'all do. Y'all falsely believe that a woman who you deem as less attractive than a woman you would prefer are easier to get into bed.
Right.
So because of that warped way of thinking, when y'all approach women, all of a sudden y'all got all this confidence with these undesirables, as you would call them, right? But then when you go to the more attractive women, you say to yourself, I can't talk to her like I talk to that woman because she's too pretty.
Right.
That's what y'all do. And it stems from insecurity because you think you have to do more to get her and do less to get her.
Right.
Y'all got it, man.
Yo, do you realize, caller, that the more you got a woman doing for you, the prettier she gets?
Thank you.
Right.
Thank you.
Like I'll take a 6 right now.
I will
and I'll
say
turn that.
that. I will say
into
that.
a 9 because she made me about $25,000 in the last 3 months or whatever. She contributed to my business. That motherfucker pretty as hell. Like
she's a notch.
So you
She's
have
a notch.
to. The more a woman does for you based on your coaching and how you position her and make her feel involved, the prettier she should look. Plus, you should be rewarding your women that you deal with. So if women are doing great things for you, you should be rewarding them. A woman should look better because of she's with a dude that is continuing to look better.
Right. Exactly.
And if a woman's worse than you after being with you, you ain't shit.
Right. And caller, do you understand that that's all that the number rating system is all in your mind? Do you understand that?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. So it's like I'm not approaching the 9, 10 like how I would approach the 4, 5, and 6 because I know I have that problem. Like,
yeah, because you got low self-esteem and you're insecure.
Yeah,
bro.
I overthink it. I start overthinking everything.
Right. So this is what I'm saying. Approach all of them the same. And understand that, see, the problem is that it's you. Because, like you said, when you see the girl who you think is a 9 or a 10, you probably start acting like a bitch. And then when you see the girl who's a 4 or 4 and a 5, you start acting like you confident and you the man. You see what I'm saying? So just be that man all the time, no matter who you're talking to. Get it?
All right, thank you, caller. Thanks for calling the show. We gonna go ahead to the next call. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, so we got 320. You are on live with the Real Game No Theory panel. What's up?
Yo, what up, guys?
Chilling.
What up?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you. Go ahead.
This is that. So when I get drunk at a club or a bar, like I'm on fire with these chicks, man. I'm kissing them, touching them, getting numbers and everything.
Liquid courage.
But when I'm sober and going out on a date or approaching them on the street,
right,
I'm lacking that sexual energy.
Because you're using liquid courage because you ain't shit as a man.
Same thing with this caller.
Same
you have
thing,
low
man.
self-esteem,
Just
you
like
have
a
a lack
woman.
of self-confidence issues, and you're insecure.
You do what women do to make themselves feel good when they cake on or hold a purse, a dress, or a pair of shoes. Your purse, dress, shoes, makeup, and bra is that liquid courage you're using.
Right.
And that's why you're fucking up. See, we get drunk off of ourselves. Every man on this panel are alcoholics and druggies to themselves. They only get their high and their fucking addiction off of themselves. Fuck the world, brother.
All right, so how do I do that? Like, what's the match?
Stop drinking and find out who you are. Find out who you are and start to like who you are. Once you like who you are, your energy will change, and then you'll start to behave differently. You'll start to say things differently. You'll begin to speak as if you're actually drunk, but you're actually sober. That's what's going to happen. But you need to create that energy. You need to find out who you are and fall in love with who you are. Thanks for calling, man. Thanks for supporting the show. All right, so we got 917. You are on live with the Real Game No Theory panel. What's up?
Nigga, turn your music down, bro.
All right, anyway, Miles, we got a female ass. We got a lady ass.
I hear you, damn nigga.
Thank you, Lucario. We got quick. We answer this young lady's question because I don't think she understands what we talking about.
Do men make women beautiful? I'm confused.
It's called supply and demand, bitch. What the fuck are you talking about? The only reason why a woman is considered beautiful is if we say you are. You thought you was beautiful on your own account?
That's facts.
Sit your pretty ass down in the middle of the world, and if no man come up to you and say you pretty, you ain't shit. If nobody wants to have a magazine that your picture's in, you ain't shit.
This is why I fucks with Miles right here. This is why I fucks with Miles right here.
I thought it was Miles.
This is why I fucks with Miles.
And also, you got to understand, Sugar Bum, is that it's based off of the man's standard, meaning that if you could think you pretty, you could think you're beautiful, but if you're not doing the things I want you to do, if you're not following my lead, if you're not cooperating with me, then you don't really exist. Fuck being
Exactly. Matter of fact,
fuck being pretty. You actually invisible.
Right. Exactly.
Yo,
hold on. Let me. I'm looking up Sugar Bum on IG right now.
All right, why you doing that? Let me just add this.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now. Let me judge. Let me judge.
Pedestalized, by men, you know what I'm saying, because of how she looks. She used to be pedestalized, but also because she has a sense of what she believes is her own self-value and quality. Okay, you can have that, but when you're dealing with a real man, whatever self-assessment you made of yourself, we're not co-signing that. You know what I'm saying? We're going to make our own assessment of you, and we're going to determine whether or not you have quality or value based on how we run our shit. So you can be as cute as you want to be, but to us, like we saying, if you're not a compliant, feminine, submissive woman doing what I want you to do, you might as well be auditioning for 600-pound life because you don't matter.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. See, I like aprons and shit.
Yeah.
Aprons make you very attractive.
Is that the likes that they get on social media? Every time a nigga hits the like button on your picture or double taps on your picture, that's a nigga that was just too scared to tell you to your face.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So therefore, none of that validation matters. If I'm not willing to come up to you and say, hey, I like how you look, it really doesn't matter. You understand what I'm saying? So miss me with all that shit. But anyway,
and I'm gonna ask this woman a question, and every woman a question that that's watching this or that finds this. Never determine your value based on how long a simp wants to deal with you. Okay, always determine your value based on the man that's superior to you and that's doper than you, how long he has you around.
Facts. All right, hold on. 949, you're on live with the Real Game No Theory panel. What's up?
So my question is, how would we go about for initiating sex when there's mutual attraction? And what I believe is that it's okay to be non-consensual in this instance because it shows more confidence. What is your guys' opinion on that?
Wait, what?
Say that again. How do you have sex with what? Say that one more time.
Oof, went on my head.
How to initiate?
It didn't make sense.
The best way to initiate sexual activity when there's mutual attraction.
What is sexual activity?
What do you guys think specifically?
What is sexual activity?
Just vaginal intercourse, things of that nature.
Vaginal? How do
I'm confused about the question. So he said, how to introduce sex when there's mutual attraction? Is that what you said?
But he said vaginal.
Yes, and specifically, if it's okay to have non-consensual sexual activity when there's mutual attraction, because
non-consensual sex.
What are you talking? I'm confused. Wait, you think is it okay to have non-consensual sex? What are you talking about?
What are you talking about, man?
Caller. Hold on real quick. Hold on, caller. Stop. Go. Give me a moment. I'm gonna ask you a question. Be honest. Have you ever had sex with a woman before?
I have.
You have?
I have.
What did he say?
He said
okay, yes. Are you certain? Because the question that you're asking is very strange.
Yeah. What is? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
And then reference if you've had sex. How did you do it?
Right.
Reference how you did it. Tell us how you had sex the last time you had sex.
So I'm 17 years old. when I was 15 years old.
Shit, well, I
Nigga
gotta.
said 18. Oh,
too
man,
young, dog.
man,
Oh,
y'all-
yeah,
Get him out of here.
yeah, you
Get him out of here. Get him out of here.
You
He's
got 18. This is a grown place. You can't.
Yeah, when you turn 18, come back. Bro.
Yes,
So,
my office over that way. Go to the music.
313. You're on live with the Real Game No Theory panel. What's up?
Fuck.
Hey, what's up? Hey, I got a question. I got a woman that I'm talking to that she has a cool personality, feminine, but she wants to be in a relationship with me, but I don't want to be with her. So,
what do you want? You want to? Hey, you want to just smash? You just want to fuck?
Here we go.
Oh, I already did.
Wait. Before, bro. Hey, just you and I. Fuck everybody on the panel. Don't listen to them. They don't know what they talking about. Brother, check this out. I know you don't want a relationship, so are you ready to tell her what the fuck you want, sir? Are you ready to do that?
Oh, yeah. Well, see, that's my question. Like I don't want to be in a relationship with just her. Like,
okay. This is what we're gonna do.
It's just,
I want you to click over to the phone, call that bitch up, and tell her exactly what you were just about to tell us. That you don't want a relationship. You just giving her dick and bubblegum. You all out of bubblegum. All you're doing is giving her dick, and she's got to accept that if she wants to be with you. You ready to call her, brother? Call her. Hello.
I think this is half the problem. You're afraid to lose her, and this is where the problem is, sir.
I'm not afraid to lose her.
Okay, well, what I'm saying to you is the only thing that can happen in this situation is that you lose her totally. So now, if you don't want to say exactly that, there's other ways of saying it, but I suggest the Steve way right now because
why don't you call
it's early in the game. What do you have to lose?
I actually suggest the other way because
fucking suggestion. Call that bitch up right now, bro. Okay, listen.
I like her and stuff.
Oh, you like her? How
You
cute.
like her? Okay, so let me tell you how to handle it then. Let me just tell you something real quick to handle it. When you call her, first I need to know: are you going to call her when I give you this?
Yes.
Okay, good. So this is what you need to do when you first get on the phone with her. You say, "Look here, I approached this situation wrong, but this is the situation that I need in my life, and so I'm letting you know this is how it's going to go from here on out. This is what I want. I want you a part of my life, but you don't need to be the majority of my life like you have been. I'm going to be talking to other women, and you need to understand that and just move on with understanding that part. You understand me? Is that too hard for you, bro?
All right,
Was
so
that just too?
Are you ready? Because you got 20 seconds. So hey, look, you got
Make sure.
Yeah. We're here for you, okay? We're gonna be quiet. Okay.
Wait.
Bro,
Okay.
don't talk to her like we talking to you, because she's not used to that.
Right.
So don't be fucking gorilla back. Like, don't fucking do that, bro. Like, treat your woman like you treat her normally, gentle. Motherfuckers get on the phone. Hey, bitch, do that. You can't fucking do that. We don't tell y'all to treat women like that. So just call her and just be a little gentle with her, but let her know, like, hey, this is the situation. You're just not enough woman for me.
Like she's like a snowflake.
Call her. Don't beat around the bush and ask her a bunch of fucking questions. How your day been? Just get to the point.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Carl, you got 20 seconds. Call her. I'm gonna give you 20 seconds because I believe in you. So you ready to go, caller? You ready to call her?
Yeah.
Okay, Dave.
If you don't call her, this is you're just take the title of being a bitch. I'm letting you know.
All right, take a deep breath. I'm gonna count you down. 20 seconds. I'm gonna count you down. Take a deep breath, man. Okay. All right, here we go. 20. Go. Call her. We'll be quiet. 19, 18, 17, 16, 18, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. This nigga ain't gonna call 9. This nigga 8. This motherfucker 7. He's scared as shit. 6. 5. Fucking 4. Motherfucking 3.
Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? What you doing?
Okay, you can go to the jail.
Oh, okay. Well, I gotta tell you something.
What?
All right. When I start talking to you, I approach the situation wrong. I want you to be part of my life, but I don't want you to be like, like the majority part of my life. Like, I want to talk to other women. I want to talk to other women in my life, but like, what I'm saying? I want you still in my life, but I don't want you to be like, I'm going to talk to other women. Like, that's what it is, like, you cool, what I'm saying? I enjoy being around you and stuff, but like, you can, I mean, I don't know. If you want to continue talking to me, that's on you. But like right now, I can't have you in my life, like as a majority person. Like, I want to talk to other women. That's what I want to do right now. That's what I want for myself.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I just want to let you know that. So what I mean. So we have understanding, because I don't want to, mislead you or anything like that. So I'm just letting you know straight up.
Okay.
All right. So, all right. I'm gonna call you back in a minute because I'm about to hop in the shower. So I'm gonna hit you back later.
Thanks.
All right.
Gentlemen, stop before y'all start. Before we clap. Hey, everybody out there, we are the bad motherfuckers.
Okay. I only got one issue. Only got one issue.
Me too. I got one
Bro, you
too.
repeated yourself like 5 or 6 times, bro. Just
this is for me.
I'm glad you called, okay, but you were nervous because you were waiting for her to say something fucked up to you.
But let me say this, man. Let me say this. If you want her, I don't think you secured her place in your life right now. I think you just kind of just threw it out there and you didn't secure her place. What you should do is we need you to call back before you get in the shower. And this is what I need for you to tell her. Look, I'm not calling to disrespect what you've done up to this point. But what I need you to understand is that I'm going to develop this relationship with you, but I'm also are going to have other women entertaining in my life in that process. Are you going to be down with the process? You need to secure her place right now, because, bro, what you just told her is you just called and broke up with her.
No.
I'm just telling you right now.
Yeah. And another way to that great way that 19 said is you got to tell women up front too, like, listen, I don't like to burden my women. I like my women to be happy and shit. They're working for me. So what happens is I don't expect you to be something you're not. Okay, I don't want you to be a cook if you don't want to cook. I don't want you to be something you're not. However, you need to understand that whatever you are not that I want, I'm gonna have it with other women. So just know. So that's one of the best ways I coach men to say from the get is say, listen, I never want to burden you with something that is just that's not you, because I want our time to be enjoyable. All right, and I want to bring the best out in you where your strengths are. So I'm not gonna make you do 10 different things if you're only good at doing 3-4 of those things. However, you need to be aware that where you're not strong, I will have women around to do that for me.
All right. So before you take your shot, go ahead and call her now. Cause dog, she already said yes.
Miles is like, yo, y'all going in.
So go ahead, bro. Hey, dude, we show how men do shit. Go ahead, big dog. You ready, man? You ready?
You know what? I forgot what Mr. 1950 said. You gotta repeat that. I forgot.
Okay, hey, so all you want to do is secure her spot. Say, look, I'm calling back because I felt like you was blindsided by the situation. That's on me. But what I need you to understand is that, hey, you're going to be in my life, but I'm going to be entertaining other women while you're in my life.
There you go.
Hey, I suggest, man, you give it a minute and invite her somewhere. Say, hey, listen, I want you to come have something to eat with me later.
That's smooth.
Like I mean,
like that.
Yeah. Instead of calling her again because she already in her feelings, or maybe she don't give 2 shits about you. It's like, cool. That's what I want.
You sound like she didn't.
So it's one or the other, and I think it's the latter. But what you should do is say, hey, listen, I want you to get cleaned up for me. Put on something, dress casual. We're gonna go have a bite to eat, and then sit her in front of you, and then introduce it to her. Okay, slowly. I don't recommend you call her right now.
Well, no, E. I think wait, and this is a good lesson for everybody watching because this is what he wants, and I agree with what you're saying. He should throw that in what he's saying because what he's doing. Remember, guys, E, you're absolutely right. I agree with you, but this is what I'm saying. This because I always like to play this for the guys. Remember this, guys. Here's the thing.
Sometimes I say it like this: if you can tell me what to do, then you can tell me what to do. But if you can't tell me what to do, you can't tell me what to do.
So he can tell her what to, like you say, what you're saying is good. So I think he should call her and, like you say, either simmer it down a little bit of 1950 of the simmer down. As I'm not breaking up with you, but let's discuss this over eating. Let's go out to eat and discuss it, and then that way he can simmer her feelings down and tell her what to do. What you're saying, E. All in the fail swoop, but
call her and do that. Then just say, "Hey, listen, I want to discuss the details of our new arrangement tonight." That's how you do it. Call her right now and say, "Listen, I got something in mind for us tonight. I want you to get ready for me. Meet me. I'm gonna tell you where to meet me." And in a text, or unless you know where you want her to meet her now, just tell her now. I'd rather you do that.
That's actually kind of dope because what he's doing is he's being consistent with his words and his action. By taking her out, you're showing her that you are still very much a part of my story.
Caller, what'd you say just now? Caller, what'd you say?
Oh no, I was just saying I don't know any spot yet, but I'm gonna have to figure it out.
Okay, and also
let Miles go.
Caller, how old are you, and how old is she?
I'm 29. She's 36.
She's 36. Okay.
Oh, she's ready to go. She's ready for it. Hey, so let me just say this. Really quick. I like what EO said. Call and do that. But make sure when you call, let her know the color you want her to wear. Let her know, hey, put that beautiful dress on. I know that you look good in. Put that on for me. I'm excited.
Well, he
Tell her.
have a plan of action. Well, he needs to.
She's 36, bro. She is ready for this.
But he's gonna call her and she's gonna be like, "So what you got in mind?" I don't know. I gotta call you back again and let you know that. So what I suggest is have that shit already in order.
And part of having game is to tailor the message to women so it's beneficial to them, not just beneficial to you. You gotta show her you gotta show her the benefit of it being this way. Say, listen, you don't like to cook all the time, do you? You don't like to cook all the time. I know you don't. Okay, but what you are good at is this. All right, you are fantastic at this. Hey, no one around right now touches you in this area, and I don't really want them to do better than you in this area. However, there's gonna be some other things I want that it's not you, so I don't want to burden you with that. So that frees up time for us to enjoy each other more. Right. So you actually have to tailor it in a way where she sees the benefit of the new program introduction.
Right, and real quick, caller, don't take her to Lake Spread your ass cheeks. It's too cold right now. Do that shit.
Caller,
either take her to the corner on your face in the pillow and her ass up in the air, or you're digging her forehead and your balls in your mouth. You choose the corner that you want to take her on. So go ahead and call her. You ready to call her? Call her. Let's get this shit over with. You ready? Boss the fuck up. You ready? No, you almost there, dog. You're at third base reaching home.
I don't think it should call.
Miles let's get some.
We got 6 more calls, bro, and he could do this shit later, man. Like,
all right, man. He gonna fail.
Caller, listen. Thanks for playing along. Thanks for playing the game.
She gonna block him.
And real quick, caller. Before you call, already have the time and the place you trying to do it at, bro.
Right. Yeah, have everything planned. But look, I will say this. You were a little janky with your confidence and you were a little nervous, but she did give you affirmative answers and she wasn't combative. So that's a good sign. Right. So just continue the process. Just have a plan for it. Thank you for playing the game, and thank you for accepting our advice and receiving the game. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Good luck to you.
Shout out to Uncle Guns real quick.
I love a woman with no fangs. She didn't have no fangs. She didn't have no attitude. She was solid.
Right. Hey, you know why? Hey, 19. You know why? Somebody fucked the shit out of her last night, bro. She calm as hell right now. She dick drunk. She like, hey, whatever, motherfucker. I'm dick drunk right now. Hey, shout out to Uncle Guns. What's good, bro?
$10 super chat. Say shout out to the champ and this panel of the real deal heavy hitting charts. One of the best shows featuring value and authenticity, respect and salute. All right, cool. So let's get to next one.
And Hunter Benson with the $20 super chat as well. All right. So we got 816. You are on live with the Real Game No Theory panel. What's up?
Hey, yeah. So, how you guys doing?
What's up, man?
Chilling.
Yes. Well, I just had just a quick little thing here. I feel like I seem to care about these women.
All right, what's your question, man? What's your question?
Yeah, I can tell.
What's your question, bro? Please.
When do you start to show that you care about the woman? And like, because I feel like I'm doing it too early. Like,
Okay. Hold on. Let me. Caller.
Go ahead.
So how long have you known this young lady? How long have you known this young lady, brother?
No, I'm saying in general. It doesn't.
No. Well, hold on. Before you answer that, what do you mean by showing her you care? What does that mean?
Yeah, what do you mean?
Good question.
Well, I will say if we had sex or something like that, or even before sex, sometimes like I'll get in their space and they'll get in my space, and I really start to enjoy them. And then after a while, I don't be wanting them to kind of leave, but I like on some creepy stuff. But literally, like,
Wait. So let me ask you a question. When you deal with women, what is the average time frame that goes by before you actually have sex with these women?
Maybe a week or two, something like that.
I don't believe you. I think it's longer than that, bro.
Hey, let me ask this caller. Go ahead, Kay.
No, go ahead. No, I'm good. You got it.
All right, I want to ask this caller something. This is important, very important question I'm about to ask. If you're a loving, caring, fair, confident man all the time, do you have to turn it on?
Right.
What the fuck?
Right. That's all.
Yeah, that's because if you have to turn it on, that's not who you are.
Right.
If you are a loving, fair, great teacher, good sex, great at sex, great at coaching, great at understanding, non-judgmental. If you're all of these things in general, then you don't have to become it because you are it.
Right.
Let me throw this on top of that, and that was a great point, E. And everybody watching it need to think about what he just said. So what I would say, caller, is all these men on this panel, we've never had to ask another man that question, brother. Okay? Because you should know who you are and what you're about. If you have standards, principles, and values that you operate by, you'll know after you've been dealing with a woman after a while whether or not she's worthy of being elevated to a new role in your life. You'll know that just based on what she's doing. Now the problem that some guys what the mistake that some guys make is you will like a woman who doesn't like you, and what you'll try to do is project that onto her. Me, I'm a proponent of sitting back, chilling. This is why we're talking about dating multiple women. You sit back and you chill and you let the women present that shit to you. And if she's worthy of it, then you can have a conversation where you explore that shit with her. But what you're talking about is you coming out the gate like, it's been a couple months. I'm starting to really, really think about you a lot more often. And maybe it's time to give you a key. I'm just saying.
Call it. Are you good or you got another question? You good?
He said a key. Damn.
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you, guys.
All right, man. Thanks for calling the show. Thank you for your support. All right, we got 646. You are on live with the Real Game No Theory panel. What's up with you? Yeah. Okay, he just hung up for some reason. 630. You are on live with the Real Game No Theory panel. What's up?
Oh, okay. Hey, how you doing, brothers? All right.
What's up?
I'm talking to his fine Spanish shorty right now. I already got other woman that's right in my stable, if you want to call it that.
All right.
Now, this one right here was different from the rest. See, she's like an 8.5.
All right. What's the question? What's the question, though? Call it. Just give us the question. We got a lot of calls. Just go to the question, bro.
All right. I'm sorry about that. All right. My question is, this time she left me on red when I told her to get on the phone. She asked where I am. I told her where I was at, but she didn't answer last night, nor did she give me an answer.
Hold on.
Trying to use
Let me tell you, caller, real quick, caller. Let me tell you why she left you on red. Let me tell you why. When you picked up when you came on, you said, I'm messing with this shorty who's an 8.5. And then you went on to say one of the good things about her is what separates her is she looks better than the rest. You're pedestalizing her beauty.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, you're influenced by that, right? You're moved by the way that she looks, and she knows that. And that's why she's like, he's just like all the other simps and beta dudes who they are just so captivated and enamored by my beauty. They admire me because of my beauty.
Right.
And she knows she got you, bro.
Yep, I can leave him on red. I can do what I want.
And all she's doing is treating you like a chew toy.
Yeah. And men, you got to understand this. I'll make it brief. Women will never be real with you until you're real with them first.
True.
Right.
You got to understand this. They know when you're a bullshitting ass weak motherfucker. They know it. They know it. They smell it. And then they just they play with you. They'll keep you in their back pocket, in their purse and shit. When they want Red Lobster or Olive Garden, endless pasta bowl or some shit, they'll let you take them out. But just know this: you got to keep it real with women, and then they will keep it real with you if they want to fuck with you. If they don't want to fuck with you, then they don't qualify to be there. But as long as you're real, then it should extract the realness. And if she's not ready for a real dude, she'll probably just taper off, most likely, because some women are so whack they can't fuck with a real dude, and you don't want them around anyway.
And also the reason why she left you on red is because she can. Right. So she knows that you're the type of guy she can do that with, and then you're going to still give her the time of day and still deal with her, because the fact that you're calling us to say, yo, she left me on red, that means you're the type of guy she can leave on red, and she knows you can do that because she knows that you're the type of guy that's going to take it, and you're the type of guy that's going to that's everything.
Yeah, I don't want to know what he's going to do about it. What is he going to do?
I'm not trying to, like, use her for sex just for sex. I'm trying to have her
All right.
Wait.
We got other calls. Listen. Here's your chance. Call her right now and tell her, if you leave me on red again, I'm dumping your ass. Do you understand me?
He said something. He said, I'm not trying to just use her for sex. Hold on, caller. No, I want you to repeat what you're about to say. You said, I'm not just trying to use her for sex. Go ahead and finish that thought.
Say again?
You're not trying to use it for sex. What the fuck are you trying to do?
Yeah, what did you say? You said you're not trying to use it for sex. What else were you going to say?
This is why me, just like on a pimp perspective, I'm trying to have her invest in me. I can use her for money. One of the quick ways you can deal with a square girl is simply just fuck the shit out of her.
Nigga said square girl. Nigga, you are a square.
He said from a pimp.
Can you play the line song? Can you play that line song real quick? I mean, can you...
That dude started reading out of a book all of a sudden. He opened up a book real quick, started reading out.
Why the fuck you
lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop fucking lying.
Wait, he said from a pimp perspective.
Yo, caller. Listen,
he pulled out a pimp book. He was reading a paragraph right there.
On red. Women don't leave pimps on red, my brother. So, but thanks for calling in the show. We appreciate your support. Take it easy. Good luck. All right. So we got 916. You're on live with the Real Game No Theory panel. What's up?
What's up, fellas? And I just wanted to call in and praise and show y'all praise and gratitude.
What's up with my bro B, man? What's up with my bro, man?
What's up? I look.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
My brother was on the panel, and I would be like, man, y'all got to put me on here. But I just wanted to go back. Y'all had a caller about a young man a little while ago. He asked y'all a question about, is it okay to have non-consensual sex with women? And I don't think anybody truly addressed the fact that he was basically talking about grape. I'm saying grape.
Right.
So it doesn't hit the algorithms. Right? Y'all need to address that. Y'all probably need to shoot his number to some authorities in the area or something. And I think y'all should have spent some more time on exactly what. Because he said he only had sex when he was like 16, 17. So he's sexually frustrated as hell. And I don't want him to take that out on some young women like my daughter's age or something.
He'll be all right.
Well, real quick, caller, just so you understand, and anyone listening, we don't condone men assaulting women on any level.
Right.
We don't condone it, and I do feel what you're saying. That was a moment where we could have probably said something, but we're saying that shit now.
Y'all didn't.
We don't.
I'm a black man that called the police, man. I call the police. So
he's 17. We don't deal with him. We still keep it.
But B, I appreciate you calling, man. We got to get to this next caller real quick, man. You my bro, so it's good, man. I'm gonna definitely hit you up later.
Yeah, keep doing your thing. Peace and love.
All right, peace, bro.
Hey, another thing about that, these men are poor communicators, and he probably just said it wrong. You gotta understand, like dudes just say shit wrong. They be making up words and shit. They don't even know what the fuck they're talking about, bro.
Right. He sounded confusing as hell when he was asking that question. I was like, what the fuck is he talking about?
All right, 614. You're on live with the Real Game No Theory panel. What's up with you? 614.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, what's up, man?
Hey, how's it going? I'm calling from Australia, so there's a bit of a lag here.
Okay, no problem.
But I got a question. When you're dealing with women that they like you, you slept with them, how often should you pursue them afterwards? Like, should you be contacting them once a week?
What are you trying to do? What are you trying to do? You just trying to smash?
Yeah. What are your intentions? What are you actually trying to do?
Smash. And recently that I met, I smashed them. Or we had sex within about a day or two.
Right. So just hit her up next week and then smash again.
When I try to.
Yeah. The general rule of thumb is once a week. Once a week.
Just hit her up and smash again next week, and that's it.
Caller. Look, caller. Real
That's
quick.
What I'm doing, but they don't want it.
Okay, then move on.
What he said. What he said.
Wait,
He said that's what he's doing, but they don't want it.
But he's bad in bed. That's what I'm saying. He can't fuck, eat pussy. He can't talk dirty. He can't make her toes curl in her head. Hey, caller, how many pussies does a woman have?
One.
Okay, my whole point. Thank you.
Caller. Wait, you said you're contacting them once a week, but they don't want. What do you mean they don't want it?
Well, I mean, the last one I tried to set up a follow up, and she said that she was busy this weekend and maybe the following week.
Okay, what's the problem?
I don't know. To me, I think if somebody's interested, they'll make a little bit more effort. But
Caller. Caller, real quick. See, I just did a video talking about this where you have guys, they be trying to force the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to see you now. Fuck what you're doing. Drop that shit for me. And my thing is, if you're dealing with multiple women, you're not going to have this problem where you're sitting on your hands waiting for this one chick to get back to you.
Mm-hmm.
If she said next week, and I do agree, if a woman is really feeling you and you actually know what you're doing in bed and you really put it down, they're going to want to see you probably more than once a week. But it don't mean that you got to see them more than once a week. You got to learn how to tell women no sometimes.
Right.
But if a woman tells you, no, this week don't work, but what about next week? All you got to do is say, okay, well, here's the time and day that I'm looking at. How does that fit your schedule? And then just set it up and just do your other thing with another broad. It's really that simple.
Let me ask this caller something, man. Let me ask this caller something. Hey, caller, how often should a woman get your dick, bro?
It is a gift. Well, I know what I would think. Well, I'd say every day, but
he said every day.
Damn, okay, you lost, bro. Hey, you need to go to that website and pick out a coach. Yes.
Wait, hold on 1 second. Caller. How old are you? Caller?
24.
I'm 30.
You're 30. All right. And you've had sex before?
Yeah.
So why every day?
It's just because what I want.
That's just what you want.
What do you mean?
So why not? So why not do this? Why not talk to 6 to 7 chicks and fuck a different one every day? Since you need the pussy every day. See, the problem is it seems as if you're putting too much energy to one female, right? And that's the issue. So you need to have multiple chicks so you can fuck every day, a different woman every day.
He's right about that, and you're low key a simp, bro. Just know that right now. You're low key a simp.
I'm just trying to know if I should.
If you should what? Go ahead. If you should.
No, it's that's the way I've been approached, because I was in a long-term relationship until like beginning of this year. So now I'm really trying to put effort into building my game.
He got the same problem the other guy has.
I need to go and speak to other women. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He got the same problem. He's a relationship-minded guy.
But then
he's used to being up under women like that.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Caller.
And he's low key. He's low key a simp. You need to know that, bro. You are a simp right now. Just know this. I don't care how many women you got. You are a simp. You have a simp mentality. You need to know that.
Yes, so you really need to go to realgamenotheory.com and get with one of us because you shouldn't.
No, but I'm just.
What?
Well, I don't know what makes me a simp about that.
Listen to your weak.
Well, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm gonna tell you the truth from my angle. Any man that's thirsty for sex is headed for destruction, bro. You cannot. You have to have a grip on your sexual temptation, man, and you got to make sure that women earn it. Shit, how much money do these women give you, bro?
What do you mean?
Do they give you any money, or do they contribute to your life somehow?
Fuck no.
No.
And if they don't, you're a fucking simp, bro. You need to know that shit right now. You're a fucking simp. I gotta call it the way it is. If you're thirsty to fuck these hoes all the time, you are sexually unstable, bro, and you are a fucking simp.
Mm-hmm. And I'm not throwing out my back, man. I'm very violent with these bitches. So I'm not gonna be competing every day like that with these women. So like for you men to be like it's every day, bro. Like maybe when I was like 17, bro.
Right.
You know what I mean?
What he's doing is
that would be more appropriate age to be like
there you
that.
go.
Yeah.
But he is searching something. He is searching for something via the sex. Okay,
validation.
He wants validation and companionship.
Yeah,
that's really what he wants.
Caller.
He wants a woman to say he love her. He love him.
Caller, question. You said you just got out of a long-term relationship, yes?
Yes.
Did you have sex every single day?
No.
You see what? So why would you?
Why now? Say that again.
I want to change things, you know.
Okay,
so I got a question for this guy.
Hold on. Wait. It was a what type of relationship?
So you're breaking up, man. I can't hear you.
You were describing your relationship. You said it was a type of relationship. What did you say about your relationship?
He said he wanted to change things.
I was not in a good relationship. I was not happy, and the relationship ended. And I decided that I want to live a different life. You know, that's what I'm trying to do. So,
well,
my question was, I'm just trying to figure out. You know, my strategy is being I don't want to over pursue women.
That's why you need a coach.
Well, caller. Let me ask you a question. Go
ahead.
Let me ask you a question. Caller, hold on for a second. Answer this question. Towards the end of your relationship, how often would you say you were having sex with your ex? On a weekly basis, every 7 days.
He said almost never. That's what I'm saying. Like
that's why he was hungry.
He was stuck in. All right. Listen. Here's what it is. You were stuck in a fucked up relationship, which created a void, and now you're trying to overcompensate for the void that you felt in your past relationship. Yeah. What you need to do is you need to calm the fuck down, get yourself a coach, and try to moderate your appetite for sex, because what you're doing is you're comparing what you're trying to do now with the shitty relationship that you've experienced in the last year, and it's causing you to have bad judgment. You need to get with one of these coaches. Go to realgamenotheory.com, bro. Thanks for calling the show. We're gonna take the next
women
call.
do that. Women do that. You need to know that women do that post breakup. Let me ask caller one quick question. It's very important. Caller, you still there?
No, already cut him.
Damn. I was gonna ask him. Let me tell the audience. Okay, let me ask the audience real quick.
Mm-hmm.
So think about your favorite food. Your favorite food, no matter what. This is your joint. This is your favorite food right here. And so my question is, do you want to eat that every single day?
Facts.
Because if you eat it every day, you'll get tired of it, and the food won't even taste good to you anymore. You ever had a food from a restaurant and then you're like, oh shit, I really like that. I'm gonna get that again, and it's never as good as it was that first time, or maybe the second time it was whack, and then the third time different cooks in the kitchen and it was decent. And so you will lose a desire for it if there's too much of it in your life. Same with a woman. If you're campaigning to fuck this motherfucker all the time, I guarantee you she's gonna be like, he's a simp. He's attracted to me for sexuality, which is a weakness on a man's part. It is.
One second. Shout out to Unique79 for the €10 super chat. He says, salute to the esteemed men on the panel. It's an absolute pleasure being a moderator on your channels. God bless you all, and salute to the men and women in the chat rooms. Like and subscribe. We're gonna take this call real quick. 111. You are on live with the Real Game No Theory panel. What's up?
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, what's up, Nez? How's it going, man?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
Good, man. How you been?
Good. Cheers.
All right, man. So what's your question?
I just wanted to call up and give you guys props because as you guys on the panel who know me and everybody else in the chat who follow this show and other channels in this space know, like I used to be an ardent black pillar. I always thought that success with women was predetermined and based off genetic and biological determinism, like facial structure and height and stuff. But last week, something profound and monumental happened that kind of shifted my perspective and opened my eyes to the truth and made me realize that guys like Steve and the rest of you and everybody else in the sphere were right after all. Looks don't actually matter that much. And if your game and mouthpiece is tight enough, then you can virtually get any woman you want, regardless of how you look.
Hold on. Who is this nigga? This is not me.
No. Someone got to do this. Nez, we call the police right now. We're going to SWAT team out there right now.
Hey, that's a clip right there. We got to clip that one up.
Yo, Nez, tell us what happened. Tell us exactly what happened, bro. Tell us the profound thing that happened. Hold on.
Fuck.
Oh, I was kicked in the head by a horse.
What?
I know it's too good to be true.
No, yeah.
Oh, Nez. Yo, appreciate you, bro. You have any other questions, man? That was hilarious. Do you have any other questions?
No, I don't. Not for now, no.
All right, man. Be safe, man. Thanks for calling the show. That was a great joke. Appreciate you.
We thought we had Nez. We thought we had.
Adam, man. Fuck. All right. 214.
He's gonna keep living his miserable life.
Facts. 214. You're on live with the Real Game No Theory panel. What's up?
What's up? Can you hear me?
Yeah, man. What's going on with you?
What's up? I just had a question real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna tell y'all what happened and what I should do, or even if I should have done it. So I met this chick about 3 weeks ago, got her number, made plans, and she flaked out essentially.
Of course.
Right? Now she said that she was meeting with her parents and she had just left.
All right, so what's the
house.
question? What's the question? The bottom line is she flaked. What's your question, bro?
Okay. Let me get to it.
What is your question?
No, it really doesn't matter what the fuck she said.
What is your question?
It don't matter what she said. What's your question, bro? Please.
All right, damn. Yo, let me get to it. Damn.
Oh, your voice is going real high right now.
Yeah, we need to calm the fuck down and ask your question, man.
I got a versatile voice.
What's the question?
Ask a question, bro, please.
Who, where, why, when, or how? What's the question?
What was that?
Who, what, when, where, how? Go ahead. Start with that.
That's exactly what I'm doing. Who, what, when, where, how? All right. So anyway, I deleted her number.
Okay, what is the question before we hang up on you? If you can't answer the question, we're hanging up. So
what is the question?
This is why she ain't fucking with you.
Well, hold on, caller. If you ask the question, we'll ask you details if we need to know more.
Right.
Yeah, just ask the question. We'll ask you details if we need to know more. Go ahead.
All right, cool. All right, fair enough. All right, so should I give her another chance?
Caller. Hold on, caller. At the very beginning, Steve said something that you might have
This
missed.
motherfucker has never seen this show. This is his first time seeing this show.
He said, "Why do you hate yourself?" Caller, let me ask you a question. I'm gonna ask you a question. So when she flaked on you, did she text you or call you?
She texted me.
Okay, all right, now stop right there. Okay, I'm gonna show you how she disrespected you 3 times. 3 times. Number 1, she flaked. Number 2, she probably lied about the reason why she was flaking. And number 3, she texted you. Do you know how disrespectful and impersonal it is for a woman to text you instead of calling you?
Right.
She disrespected you 3 times in one swoop.
Wait, hold on. Caller, one other question. When she gave you the whole explanation of why she had to flake on you, did she ask for a rain check, or did she suggest another time for y'all to meet?
Yes, exactly. This is why I considered it. She said, can we reschedule? Now, she didn't say, are you free this day? or Tuesday or Wednesday. She said, "Can we reschedule?"
All right, caller.
We done.
Caller. What do you want from this woman? Let's get to the point. What do you want from this woman? What do you want?
I mean, I'm just trying to hook up with these chicks.
Okay, stop right there. Okay, good. Now we got that.
Hold on. You're calling into a show just to pounce on this bitch?
Right. So caller.
Oh,
Right
that's how easy is that?
I know. We're going to simplify it. Call her right now. Tell her you want to come over and fuck today. Go ahead and do it right now.
No, I did
Hang
that.
up on
That's
me, son.
exactly what I did.
Do it
But I
now.
don't think
Do it again.
I really think
he didn't do that. I don't believe that shit.
I don't think that's what I'm saying. Do it again. If you did it, do it again.
You just said you
So-
deleted her number. That's an emotional response. You said that. You said I deleted her number.
It wasn't emotional. No, it wasn't emotional at all. It was just that I delete those numbers that flick because I knew I'm gonna be done.
Okay. So, but caller, hold on.
But if you're done with her, why call in and ask her?
And why? Thank you.
You know what?
Because you
Another thing.
deleted her number, and then you're calling us. Hold on, caller. You're calling us to ask her, should you give her another chance? So obviously she's still on your mind. The fact that you deleted her number and you're still thinking about her means you
Was she really attractive to you?
No.
Was she really attractive to you?
She was hot, right? She was a baddie, right?
But it wasn't even about the looks. No, but she texted me. When she texted me yesterday, I didn't even know who it was because I deleted the number. I said,
Call her and just tell her to come over and fuck. If not, we got calls and we got to go, brother.
Hey man, I'm gonna act like I'm you because y'all just text. I'm gonna act like I'm you. So give her a call and I'm gonna be you. What's her name? I got you, player. Well, what's her name?
So he's gonna be you. He's gonna be a man.
I'm gonna be you because you have never talked to her on the phone. You just text her. So what's her name? When you call her, I'm gonna rap to her and I'm gonna get her real ready for you.
Why is it y'all want to?
Dude, what is her name, man? We're trying to help you out. What's her name?
I got her. You just text her. I could talk to her on the phone. She doesn't know you at all.
She doesn't know your voice at all.
No.
So he's gonna help you.
No.
So you're gonna learn. So just what is her name?
Her name is Saran or some shit like that.
Okay, so you don't know her name, but let me just say this: you don't need to know her name because you just want to smash. You barely know hers. That's fine. I can accept that. What I'm saying to you is, bro, how do you want it? Do you want it naked at the house tonight? Do you want her and her buddy to come? Let me know. So when I get on this phone, I'm telling you, it's gonna be quick and it's gonna be precise, and she's gonna be delivered. I'm not even playing. Like, you think this is a joke? I'm telling you right now, bro. You get her on this phone for me, I'll take care of it for you, bro. Do you want it or not?
Nigga, who do you think I am?
I'm just letting you know, bro.
Listen, brother. Look,
I'm letting you know.
Look, we're doing you a favor. So just call the bitch and let him do the talking. Since you can't do that shit yourself. So can you just shut the fuck up, call the bitch and let him do the talking, please?
I can for myself. I just want to.
Man, can you just shut the fuck up? Well, then you, man, get the fuck. Look, either you gonna do it or he gonna do it. Who gonna do it? Who gonna do it?
No, it's conflicting advice because.
Okay, well then, hey, look, then take your finger and hang up the phone before we hang up on you. I don't want to say. I hate to hang up on you, but
you just said that you wanted to smash. It's not conflicting. I told her, how do you want her at the house? This is not conflicting. You just said you just wanted to smash. That's it. So that's when I said, no problem, brother. Call her. I'll talk to her. She'll come to your house. She'll believe it was me the whole time. It's gonna be real intimate. She's gonna be passionately on you.
All right, bro.
okay, is he calling or what the fuck is he doing?
He hung up.
I'm sure he hung up. I'm sure he hung up. I'm about to say,
I hear you, damn nigga.
Take it. Y'all want to take it real quick?
Real quick. Let me say something about that last segment, if you guys don't mind, real quick.
All right, go ahead.
The key to being successful with women is that you got to facilitate the whole situation. So you got to find out which days are good for a female, because everybody's different. You know, you can't just say, "Hey, meet me here Thursday." Now you can do that, and she could try to rise to the occasion and make it happen. But it's better if you find out what her schedule is like, and then you coordinate meetings on those days. So if you know a chick is available on a Sunday, that's the best day. Then what you tell her is, okay, check this out, baby girl. Well, Sunday's our day. And then now when you talk to another chick, Tuesday's her day, so that you got her PM on Tuesday. She's a PM chick. She comes over at 9 p.m., stays to about 12 a.m., and that's it. So part of being successful and part of having game is facilitating every single interaction. And the unfortunate part is you got to be very skilled to do that, which we're trying to teach.
Facts, logistics, and details. All right, 404, you're on live with the Real Game No Theory panel. What's up?
What's up, man? Okay, if a woman's game is to lie to you, is she worthy of pursuing?
Wait a second, what?
So I know you trolling. So what you saying is her foundation is her whole foundation is that she's a liar, and you're asking us, should you pursue her? What does that say about you, and even the audacity for you to ask that question?
Bro, why are you worried about what the woman is doing? Call her.
It's all about context. See, the reason I asked the question is all about context. Y'all be saying, just ask the question. So I'm asking the question to hear the context behind it.
Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Carl had the live stream, you know. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Go ahead. But don't be long-winded though. But go ahead.
Okay. All right. So Lucario had the live stream, right? And he was saying like one of these callers was talking about a chick saying that a dude need to make $250,000 or some shit like that, some crazy old shit. So when you see a woman like that, when she already giving you bullshit from the beginning, lies from the beginning, should you even pursue a woman like that? Like, I know Lucario just said, like, you know, you should just go ahead and challenge it and shit like that. But for me, I don't even want to deal with no chick.
Call it. Okay, please call it real quick. Let me say this real quick. Call it. Listen. There are two different things that who women talk to. They talk to you guys and they talk to us. Okay, just understand that. All that shit that they say to you, I'm a good girl, I don't do this, we got to do 4 or 5 dates and all that other bullshit. That's for losers that have no fucking game. What they say to us is, like what my boy Fiddy would say, they'll say, yes, daddy, dad, yes, sir. When can I see you? When can I get that dick? They will be straight with us. The reason they'll lie to you, and the fact is that you believe the bullshit that they're saying as truth, man. That's your problem.
Also, real quick, what you gotta understand, caller, is that the fact that remember, women are going to usually come at you based off of how they see you. So what Steve was saying is that if she sees you as a cornball, what she's gonna do is she's gonna say, okay, this seems like the guy that's gonna spend money on me. So let me come at him in a way where I'm gonna get him to spend money on me. Now, is she correct all the time that you're that type of guy? No. So sometimes what happens is because women are so used to getting with losers and simps and beta male type of dudes, she just assumes that every next guy might be like that. So even though you might not be like that, she might assume that. So she might come at you that way. But usually if you're not that guy, they won't come at you like that. But sometimes they will. Now, what happens is that this is why we talk about understanding game, is that you challenge her. So you let her know, I'm not that nigga. You understand? I'm not that dude. Right? So now after she realizes you're not that dude, and then if you see that she actually complies with what you're saying and the where you want to take the situation, then you keep it going in that way. If she's not trying to do that, then that means she's not really interested, or she's not really feeling it like that, or she's not trying to go down that direction. Well, the thing is, don't sit there and worry about, because you're thinking about, well, if a woman's going to say this or lie or whatever, that means this. Women are just doing and basically following the lead of a man at all times. And so what it is that when she meets you, she thinks, okay, you're this type of guy, so I'm going to follow this type of script. So you understand what I'm saying? I'm going to come to you with the, you got to spend money on me. I'm going to come to you with the, you got to spend a bunch of dates on me and all that other stuff. You see what I'm saying?
Let me add this on top of that, caller. Caller, real quick, what you have to understand is when you approach women, okay, they already know you want something from them. Okay, you're a strange man. You're giving them compliments and shit. 9 times out of 10, they know you want some pussy, bro. So what they're doing is like a game for them. They're like, okay, I'm curious. How is he going to come at me that's going to be any different from the last 50 guys? I'm curious. I'm going to sit back and see what he's going to do. So when you come at these chicks and you're being very indirect, right, you're not really saying much of nothing, and you're hitting her with all these compliments and shit, she's looking at you like, okay, that's what I thought. Just like every other guy. So when you come at women, when you come out the gate, right? You're very direct, very assertive, dominant, dare I say, extremely confident, and very decisive in what you want to do, and you are directing and controlling the pace and the flow of the interaction. She's like, this is different. I'm not used to a guy taking charge of the situation, and he's basically directing shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times what guys do when they speak to women, they'll say certain things and they'll kind of wait because they don't want to, put their foot in their mouth. So like, okay, I hope I didn't say nothing wrong. Let me see how she responds to that. And then what you're doing is you're waiting for her to say certain things. So what they're doing is they're like, okay, he's a sucker. So let me go ahead and just insert what the fuck I want. And this is how chicks start asking you. So what do you do for a living? What kind of car do you drive? Because you're not saying nothing.
Right. Caller,
keep in mind something. Keep in mind something too.
Oh, sorry.
No, but Kate, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, I'm trying to say because I didn't went down that road a couple of times. Like when a chick do that, I've challenged her and did certain things. But usually when you go down that road, it's other things that happen with the chick. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's other things you got to correct. And it's just like, I don't want to be having to correct too much. Why don't you just get with the chick that you don't have to correct that much? You see what I'm saying?
Right. Every woman that you meet is going to be somewhat of a nuisance. All right. Every single woman. There's going to be some that are more of a nuisance, some that are less of a nuisance, but they're all a nuisance. And here's why. It's because when you meet a woman, you're meeting her past. Okay. So whoever the fuck she fucked with before you're meeting bad habits, some good habits. You're meeting a lack of leadership or good leadership. So it depends on what you're going to meet her. When you meet her, you're meeting her history, her past, just like she's meeting your history. So if you hate women, she's going to meet a man that hates women. Okay. You're going to verbally be disrespectful. She's meeting your past. So that's what happens when two human beings unite for the first time. Your past is meeting her past, but a man should be forward thinking too. So she could be meeting your future. So you have to introduce her to what her possible future could look like dealing with you. So I will tell you this, every woman you meet, and there's not one exception, she's a nuisance in some way because you're going to have to coach her, recoach her, break her down, then build her up into something special. So you got to know that. So, and you got to stop believing what women say because we are all conditioned by society. In culture and technology and all the dating apps and everything, we're all conditioned. So when you meet her, you're not even meeting her. You're meeting like shit she picked up along the way. So you got to be able to differentiate between who is really her and who is all this shit she just picked up.
Right. And also, too, when you first meet a woman, even when she's cooperating with you, you still need to be able to maintain that situation, meaning that you still need to coach her and you still need to be the type of guy that can maintain a relationship or a situation with a woman longer term or however else you're trying to do it. So I think you're thinking, well, if the girl's cooperating with me right now, I could just sit back, relax, keep my feet up and everything is cool. No, that's not how it works. You see what I'm saying? Because sometimes what happens is sometimes you got to understand the difference between a woman who's cooperating because she's feeling you or a woman who's cooperating because she knows that's what she's supposed to do in the moment so that she can get you hooked. And then later on, the bullshit gonna come out and you're gonna be like, damn, where that came from?
Women are chameleons, goddammit.
Right. Facts. All right.
I got you.
All right, man. All right. Thanks for calling in, man. We appreciate you supporting the show. All right. Take it easy, bro.
Let me say this. I'm gonna piggyback off what EO was saying about women being a nuisance. This is why when you guys be wanting a relationship, I be asking why. Well, why do I want to be around a woman every day? You know what I'm saying? I love women, but I can't be up under a woman every day, all day.
I think you got to have a certain level of game to be around a woman every day, though. You got to have a certain level of discipline in your own life, man. Because women are natural manipulators if you allow it. If you allow that to happen, right? And manipulating is not really a bad thing because they're doing it for their leverage, right? They're doing it for their own benefit. But what real men teach them is that what we're giving them is for their benefit, right? So
you would think it's frowned upon in the manosphere here that men that are married, but I'm gonna tell you something right now. Men that are married have very good game. Generally, if they're leading, you have to have good game to do it. Most of them. And another thing about all these pills and shit, you would think if you had all this information, you would know what to do. But it's just one constant complaint after another. So if you have all of this knowledge and wisdom and you are awakened to the truth, you should know how to navigate through it then.
Right. That's
facts.
All right.
Hey, it's about that time, man. It's about that time.
Real talk. Real talk.
All right. So listen, it's your boy Miles Cunningham. Look, if you're not gonna go to the badboymembership.com, you gotta go to Real Game No Theory and get with one of these gentlemen. You understand what I'm saying? You guys obviously have questions. There's a lot of things that you guys don't want to talk about on the air. You don't want the chat roasting you. You don't want the playback on YouTube and everybody knowing what a simp you are and how you don't know how to navigate relationships, right? So get with one of us so we could get that one-on-one. Like me personally, you could go to realgamenotheory.com or you could check me out on Instagram at Miles in the Game, at Miles in the Game. And you got a link in my bio where you can set up a 60-minute consultation with me and we can get you an action plan and we could discuss exactly what you need to discuss and we could get that one-on-one attention that you really, really need. All right. So I appreciate the gentlemen for being here today. I appreciate all of the callers for sharing their stories and teachable moments with us. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to EO, for being welcome back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And for wearing that fucking suit. That shit is fire. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate everybody and I'm glad to be here, man. Thank you.
All right, let's go.
Appreciate you, Miles.
All right, so
man.
real quick. So yeah, and shout out to the panel, and like Miles was saying, shout out to all the callers, the moderators, everyone in the chat, everyone that participated. We appreciate you guys, and this is needed. And let me just say this to the vast majority of the callers: we can't help you with this one session. Okay, a lot of you guys, you need to build a foundation of being a better man. You know what I'm saying? And that's where it starts. And building a foundation, it takes time. All of us, it's decades in the making, man. We just didn't wake up one day and flip the script and turn from a new man from the old shit. No, it took time for us to go through and take all the lumps and bruises and trials and tribulations. But because we're here giving y'all this information, y'all can reach it at a quicker pace than we did.
Right.
If you apply the shit.
All right, next one. E, you up, brother?
Yeah, man, good to be back with you guys. It was a fun show. I want to say this. I got a very popular series called Killing the Simp, and I got season 3 returning December 15th. Now, what I want to tell you about that is that you have to be a simp in order to kill the simp. You actually have to do some simp shit in your life. Every man on this panel has done some simp shit. I've done some simp shit. We probably didn't do a tremendous amount of it because I ain't admitting shit. Yeah. But we've all done something that was simpish that we had to go back and say, damn, that wasn't productive. I was in my feelings. I wasn't in control. I wasn't a good leader. So that's the only way I can teach this is because I've learned so much. I had to go back and draw it up. This is why it's important to get a coach that you feel comfortable with and trust. Like Kay said, so you can avoid a lot of this shit and get ahead faster than we did. So I'm Coach EO. Just search my name. You'll see my big ass head, and then just subscribe. And I got a website, championgamecoaching.com. You can visit, learn more about me. And that's it. Good to see everybody. Great show.
Yep.
All right, yeah. Shout out to the panel. Yeah, shout out to everybody. Hey, SNO, Unique. God damn it, April.
Bernie.
I was thinking June, but no, April. Shout out to April and everything, and everybody on here. You guys, the Man Mindset. I'm Steve Dean Williams. Just want to let you guys know we're continuing pushing the single-minded man and the single-minded man mindset, guys. I think I'm going to do a show later on tonight to push the 4th law of respect. So make sure y'all check that out. But guys, all you guys out there that's listening, make sure you subscribe to everybody in here because all these men have one thing in common. And they're trying to make you a better man by looking at you versus looking at what the world thinks about you. So shout out to everybody. 50, I guess you up on this one.
Hey, man, this is Mr. 1950. If you want to live the traditional lifestyle, definitely hit me up. Mr1950.com. I do want to say this really quick, man. I know I'm aggressive, but I don't agree with treating your woman like crap. I don't agree with being all aggressive towards her. I have an aggressive nature, so most of the time, any woman that's ever been in my presence know how it's going to go down. So that's a tool of mine, and I've mastered that tool. A lot of you men need to understand that a lot of the women that you get around are not going to be okay with you snatching her up and being aggressive with her. So learn how to talk to the woman you're with. Understand what position you are in with some game. If you're warehouse pimping, understand the level of woman you're gonna have, right? But also understand as a man in your life, you need to choose yourself before you choose anybody else. You guys are calling in with sexual desires, man. Like, understand, be sexual and disciplined. Don't be one of these bitch ass men on these OnlyFans pages and sending women cash app thinking it's going to get you some ass. So, Mr. 1950, live the best traditional lifestyle you possibly can. I'm the last traditional man on the planet. Peace.
Yeah, and I'll say the last thing I'll say is, guys, also you got to remember, because I'm noticing this with a lot of calls, is that y'all say y'all want shit, but y'all don't know why you want it. You understand?
Yeah,
asking
very
you,
important.
why do you want this? Why do you want this? And you just don't know. You're just doing stuff. So that's not going to yield you great results in your relationships, because you're going to get into relationships and then things are going to go astray. Things are going to go crazy because you don't know what you want. You don't know where you're going. So that's one. And two, shout out to everybody in the panel. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We appreciate all of y'all tuning in. Go to realgamenotheory.com. Also, we still got the Black Friday sale. Go to MrLucario.com. Get the Truth About the Game seminar and get the Bad Boy seminar for free. And yeah, man, that's pretty much it, man. And
no, it ain't it. Nigga, it ain't it. Hey, yeah, everybody play this shit but me. No, I'm fucking.
But yeah, go out there and check us out, man. We see y'all next week.
Now let me just say this, man. Definitely go to Real Game No Theory. All these are great men. You can't go wrong. I assure you, you can't go wrong. Of course, we all have different, unique personalities. So there's going to be somebody that's probably more suitable. More suitable. Fuck with your boy though. Manhood is a skill set.com. I really do believe that manhood is a skill set. I really believe that nowadays there's a dilution of masculinity going on, and it's not feminist movement. No, it's men doing it to themselves.
Yes.
You have a lot of men that don't want to be leaders. They're shying away from being leaders. They want to be equal to women. They want to complain about the shit that women do and say, well, how come we can't do that? How come we can? No, because you're not a fucking woman. You're not equal to a woman. You are a natural born leader. It's just some of y'all had raggedy ass daddies. Maybe they was there, maybe they wasn't there. If you never got that leadership put into your little bitch ass when you was a kid. So now you're running around here and you complain about women all goddamn day. Manhood is a skill set, motherfucker. Learn something. Y'all got it.
All right.
Ciao, people.
All right, man. We out. We'll see y'all guys next Sunday, man.